Avenue in Harwood Heights serves traditional gyros as well as its award-winning chicken gyros on a pita. Twin Gyros has a diverse menu that includes barbecue ribs, chicken dinners, Philly cheesesteak sandwiches, cheeseburgers, and Vienna beef hot dogs that have recently been inducted into the Vienna Beef Hot Dog Hall of Fame. Check out the full menu at twinsgyros.com. That's Twins Gyros at 4870 North Harlem Avenue in Harwood Heights, Illinois.
Go!
All right. Welcome, everybody, to the Midday Drive with Matt McNeil. I'm broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. It is a little bit overcast day outside today. Hopefully everyone's having a pretty good day so far here. Happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday now. And I would say that it's not too bad outside in terms of temperature-wise. Usually when it tends to be a really hot day outside, sometimes it can be a little bit groggily. But with today, I'd say it's not too bad. In the 70s right now, currently with our temperature. That's what we're seeing right now here. I will, of course, share my screen with you here so that you can absolutely see what is going on with our temperatures here. Actually, let me really quickly go in because I am seeing there's another overlay here. So let me make sure. Okay, there we go. Much better. Okay, so currently right now temperatures are at 77. That is what's going on right now. We have a high of 83 today. Now it's going to get into the 80s. Let's see here. Well, the high is 83, already surpassed our high. Again, currently right now at 77. High of 82 as we get into, or high of 83 roughly so as we get closer into the evening time here. It looks like we're going to be starting to see a little bit of a clearing going on. And then we are going to be seeing some more sunshine coming in through here. So right now it's a little bit more overcast outside, but that is supposed to change as we get closer throughout the day. Right now it's the 3 o'clock hour, cloudy. By the time we head on into the 6 o'clock hour, we are going to be seeing a little bit more sunshine. Dropping down to a low of 70 degrees as our low for tonight. We are going to be seeing a chance of rain coming in through here. So that sunshine is only going to be here for a little bit for today. Then we get back into the cloudy skies like it is kind of right now, though. I'm starting to see more sun coming through. But then we're going to be getting that chance of rain into the middle of the night. So that's what we're going to be seeing. For tomorrow on Wednesday, partly cloudy, high of 87 degrees, wind speed of about 9 miles per hour. We're seeing maybe about 12 or so miles per hour now with the wind speed here in the area. Tomorrow is supposed to be a high of 87. Getting up into the 80s once we get closer to the 12 o'clock hour. In the earlier days, earlier in the morning here, we're going to be seeing showers and then also mostly cloudy into the 70s is what is expected right now. As we get into the later days of tomorrow, we do see a partly cloudy skies with a low of 67. So a low of 67 for Wednesday night. Into Thursday, for 4th of July, this is the prediction for the Elgin area. Again, we are going to be out at the parade. So let's take a look for the early morning weather here. We see it's going to be about 68 or so. Roughly 70, by the time the parade starts. High of 76. Really before the parade starts, it's a 68 and then up to 76. We see that gradual growing in temperatures as we get in through the rest of the day. For Thursday, 4th of July, we see it as a 76 at 9 o'clock up to 80 at 12. I think that that's pretty good. It's supposed to be mostly cloudy, but I'm not really seeing a sign of a chance of rain coming in through for Thursday like it was predicted previously. So I'm hoping it's not going to rain coming up for Thursday's 4th of July parade. And it also does look like there is a lower chance of rain that is predicted that was previous. So previously there, that was the prediction, but it now looks like that's not the prediction as of right now. So taking a look here also, give me a quick second here. Oh my goodness. I gotta let someone in. Okay. There we go. Hang on a quick second here. Yes. Okay. I'm trying to figure something out on the Zoom side of things. We're doing some tests for our show tomorrow, for the live broadcast. So I'm trying to get in here. Okay, hopefully maybe that worked. We'll have to see. Maybe that worked. I'm gonna have to go in maybe and try to figure that out a little bit here. But currently right now, again, for Thursday, it doesn't look like it's going to be raining. So that's going to be nice. Friday, though, it does look like we do get a chance of showers. So that's what we're going to be seeing here for Friday. We see only a high of 77 and then dropping down to 60 as a low. So we're going to be seeing that low of 60 degrees, and then it is supposed to be showers throughout the day. It does look like here, especially earlier in the morning. We do see partly cloudy and then a chance of showers later into the day too. That is again for Friday. So that's for Friday is what we're going to be seeing there. For Saturday, we see partly cloudy. We see a high of 81 and a low of 63 degrees. And again, that is for Saturday there is what we're going to be seeing. And then for Sunday, if we look here at the Sunday schedule, scattered thunderstorms throughout the day is what we're going to be seeing earlier with it being sunny and then getting into thunderstorms as we get closer into Sunday afternoon, evening, and nighttime. We see a low of 64 degrees for Sunday night. For Monday, scattered thunderstorms. We see a high of 82, low of 63. It's supposed to be partly cloudy with isolated thunderstorms there. And then Tuesday, we do see here partly cloudy skies with about 82 as a high and then a low of 62 for the weather there. So that is the weather. That is what is expected for the rest of this week, as well as also into next week too. So if you want to check out more information on that, you'll be able to view it up on, you can even just look it up too. So if you look up here, Elgin weather, you'll be able to find it. That is up on the page. Taking a look at news here, Carroll Stream man arrested for road rage shooting. This was posted earlier today, so we can dive a little bit into this. We have a 26-year-old Carroll Stream man is in custody after being accused of shooting another man following a road rage altercation last Thursday. DuPage County State's Attorney Robert Berlin and Carroll Stream Chief of Police Don Cummings announced Saturday that Judge Susan Alvarado has granted the state's motion to detain the accused pre-trial after he was charged with one count of aggravated battery, discharge of a firearm, which is a Class X felony, and one count of misdemeanor endangering the health or life of a child. On Thursday at approximately 8:15 p.m., Carroll Stream patrol units were called to Lowe's Home Improvement, located at 400 West Army Trail Road, where they located a male on the ground suffering from an apparent gunshot wound to his leg. The victim was immediately transported to a local hospital for medical attention and is in stable condition. Authorities allege that the accused and the victim got into a road rage incident near Army Trail Road and Coon Road. It is alleged that when the victim entered the Lowe's parking lot, Sanchez followed him, whereupon both individuals exited their car. Following a verbal and physical altercation, the accused pulled out a gun and shot the victim in his leg. It is alleged that at least two occasions, the accuser threatened the victim, saying, "I'm going to shoot you," it says here. So that is not good. Following the shooting, the accused fled the scene in the car with his 6-year-old son as a passenger. Carroll Stream police took him into custody a short time later from his home without incident. So that was posted on there too. It also says here, quoted, it alleged that following a road rage incident, The accused followed the victim into his parking lot and after a brief verbal and physical altercation, pulled out a gun and shot his victim in the leg, Berlin said. He also writes here, quote, "This complete disregard for public safety will not be tolerated. I urge anyone who may find themselves involved in a road rage incident to take a deep breath and do not let your emotions get the best of you. Road rage incidents can escalate quickly and lead to violence, and as alleged in this case. Thankfully, the victim in this case does not appear to have sustained life-threatening injuries, which of course is good, and is expected to recover." So there is that is listed on there. That was the foxvalleymagazine.com. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a real quick time out here, and then we'll be back with more of the drive time, or the midday drive with Matt. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more in just a bit.
Attention Fox River Valley. In response to listener input, WRMN AM 1410 is bringing back the live radio shopping show to your Saturday mornings. Join us from 8 a.m. to noon every Saturday starting June 29th for incredible deals and unbeatable savings. And that's not all. Our Redemption Center will now be open only on Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. So mark your calendars and get ready for Saturday morning shopping sprees with WRMN AM 1410, your station for great savings and local fun.
For an absolutely amazing meal and attentive, smiling staff, try Red Ox Restaurant and Bar in Hampshire. They have a delicious Friday night fish fry. There's so many great dishes on the menu that'll keep you returning. Try their savory French onion soup. Then for your main course, choose from a wide variety of steaks and chops, fried chicken, shrimp, or juicy prime rib, done just the way you like it. Red Ox also has daily specials and a full bar for you and your friends. Visit redoxhampshire.com today.
When you need your banker, they should be ready to put you first. At Wintrust, you can have the banking experience you need and the one you deserve. Ready for a change? We've made it even easier. Our new sophisticated online platform makes opening accounts a breeze, but our bankers are always here for you. Open a new Total Access checking account in minutes at wintrust.com/fast. Plus, get $300.
$100 required to open. Requirements to qualify. Must use link to apply.
Member FDIC.
There's a price war in the insurance business, and you may be paying too much. Call the Term Lifeline right now and see if you can save 40%. $500,000 plans and up, that's our specialty. Even great smokers' rates. Protect your family today. Call the Term Lifeline right now for a free quote. 866-509-TERM, 866-509-TERM, 866-509-TERM.
Visit the Milwaukee County Zoo this summer to enjoy so many species of fun. Home to more than 2,200 animals, representing over 340 different species. The zoo educates, entertains, and inspires. Stomp back in time with the zoo's summer exhibit, Dinosaur Discovery, sponsored by Sendik's Food Market. You'll be astounded by the gigantic and scientifically accurate animatronic displays. Touch, feel, and learn about the role of predators in the ecosystem. Running through October 5th. Visit MilwaukeeZoo.org.
The weather is getting better, and we know it's the time when ladders and DIYers come out. Before you start any new outdoor projects, ComEd wants you to know that electricity can jump from a power line to you and the tools you're using. So maintain a safe distance from any power lines. You can also call ComEd at 1-800-EDISON-1 to have those power lines de-energized the next time you do any type of work around them. Stay smart, stay safe, stay back. ComEd, powering lives.
Experts say regular auto maintenance is one of the most important things for your car. Meineke Car Care Center at 376 Sundown Road in South Elgin covers all your automotive needs. From oil changes, brake services, and emission testing, Meineke's expert staff provides hard work and dedication with the utmost professionalism. Need an oil change? Visit Meineke in South Elgin for their 23-point inspection. Call 847-888-9644. Hey there, this is Marky B from The First Shift, inviting you to join Brian Anderson for his new radio show, Kane County Speaks, every Thursday from 9 until 10 a.m. during the final hour of my morning show. It's an election year, and Brian will discuss important local issues and interview local candidates from the perspective of Kane County Speaks. The show will feature open phone lines for your thoughts, comments, and questions, and the chat room will be open at WRMN Radio on YouTube. Kane County Speaks is citizen-driven and focused on making Kane County a better place to live and work with goals of freedom, security, and prosperity for all. To learn more about their grassroots organization, you can check them out at KaneCountySpeaks.com. Let's discuss the issues of Kane County so that you can get involved and make a difference too. It's Kane County Speaks every Thursday morning with Brian Anderson from 9 until 10 a.m. during the first shift right here on WRMN, AM 1410, and at WRMN Radio on YouTube.
Take your family out or meet up with a friend for breakfast, lunch, or dinner at the Elgin IHOP, located at 101 Randall Road by the theater. They're open for dining 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Stop in at 3 p.m. for happy hour with discounted meal deals for early birds starting at just $6. You can choose from breakfast choices like the pancake sundaes or juicy burgers or maybe a classic burrito bowl. Check out the menu at ihop.com today.
All right, welcome back, folks, to the Midday Drive with Matt. I'm broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. If you want to join in the conversation, feel free to call me, 847-931-1410, or you can also comment on YouTube, youtube.com at WRMN Radio. That is where you'll be able to comment live on the YouTube chat there. Really easy to do as well. Also, so if you are interested, visit our website, WRMN1410.com. You can also visit our YouTube channel at WRMN Radio. That is youtube.com at WRMN Radio. Of course, if you would like to give this video a like or any of our other videos a like, hit the subscribe button, click the notification bell. You can always keep up to date with what's happening here on WRMN. So very good to do that too, if you are interested. Taking a look at other news, wanted to go through some other articles here. This was also posted earlier today as well. Today's July 2nd. Shooting in Naperville sends man to hospital. Naperville police continue to investigate a shooting incident Sunday morning. Now, it says here it resulted in a man being hospitalized. They write here, quote, on Sunday at approximately 5:12 a.m., Naperville police received a call indicating that a gunshot was heard at the 1500 block of Watkins Lane. The caller related that 3 individuals were involved in an argument in the parking lot and that during the argument, a gunshot was heard. The caller reported that the 3 subjects fled on foot. Police arrived on the scene and located evidence that a person had been shot. It was later discovered that a victim, a male subject out of the Bolingbrook area, suffered a gunshot wound and transported himself to a local hospital for treatment. His injuries are not believed to be life-threatening, though. The preliminary investigation led police to believe that this was an isolated incident and not a random act. There is no threat to the community, they write here, too. So that was posted on their website. That is the foxvalleymagazine.com for local news. You can also check out breaking news from CBS2.com. Looks like here this was posted 3 hours ago. I know that we had just talked about yesterday that it was National Postal Service Day. And there's already this article here from today posted 3 hours ago that thieves break into U.S. Postal Service trucks 3 times in 90 minutes on west and northwest sides. That doesn't come at a good time when yesterday was National Postal Service Day. 2 men stole more than $500 worth of packages from mail trucks Monday afternoon on the west and northwest sides. Police said that the pair robbed 3 United States Postal Service vehicles in less than 90 minutes in the Portage Park, Jefferson Park, and Austin neighborhoods. They said that they stole one at 4:20. That was at the 4300 block of North Milwaukee Avenue, at 4:21 p.m. at the 6300 block of West Strong Avenue, and at 5:45 p.m. at the 900 block of South Mayfield Avenue. In each case, police said that the thieves parked the white SUV near the mail trucks. The men would then break into the mail truck's window and take packages before driving away. Police had only vague descriptions of the thieves, who were both wearing hoodies and masks. Anyone, of course, with information on the thefts is asked to call the Area 5 detectives with their number listed below right here on the page, too. So that did not come at a good time when it was National Postage Day yesterday. In some more heartfelt news, here's something pretty cool written here 5 hours ago, posted on CBSNews.com. It looks like here Chicago chef is specializing in Japanese-style pancakes. So this is something a little bit more fun to talk about here. Check out the only place in Chicago specializing in serving up authentic, savory Japanese pancakes. These savory pancakes are called ogoniki. You know me, I can't pronounce it. It says ogonami. So it means ogonami. Ogonamiyaki. There we go. And it means as you like it, and yaki means grilled. In Japan, there are over 25,000 places to grab an okonomiyaki. In Chicago, there's only one place to get it. And this is what it is. Chef Paul Verant is the first and only restaurant to bring the traditional savory Japanese pancake to Chicago. So if this is something you want to try out, sounds like a good plan to travel to Chicago and give it a shot, give it a try. An outsider to Japanese culture himself, Verant named his restaurant Gaijin, which means outsider to match. When Chef Verant first learned about this dish in the late 90s, he had no firsthand experience in making it and nowhere to get it. He says here, quote, the first, couple of rounds was me just kind of, using my chef sense, he says there. He tried to do his research, but that provided to be trickier than one might think. He says here, quote, it's sort of internet challenged. The little I attempt to research was all in Japanese, so it was very hard to find any information on how to make it, recipes, and all that kind of stuff. Wow, it really takes a lot of brain power and effort. It looks like he really went above and beyond to try to create this dish, because he probably figured it would be pretty cool to check out and try and get his hands on. So pretty cool that he's doing that. If you want to check it out, that is at his website. And that's also at his restaurant. So let's see here if we can take a look at his restaurant here. This is in Chicago. Gaijin. And it talks a little bit about that. They got the ogonomiyaki. So it does tell about that there too. If you want to take a look at their menu, it probably most likely, of course, is on there too. So I wonder, it's probably, they've got, here we go, Osaka style. So it's Japanese savory cabbage pancake, cooked on a griddle with customized ingredients. So that is on their menu. Up on their website. Pretty cool if you want to check it out. That was posted onto CBSNews.com. Latest in Daily Herald, Amazon Fresh grocery store is going to be opening very, very soon in Arlington Heights. So for those of you who have been waiting, that is going to be happening there. Amazon Fresh grocery store. Our family does use Amazon Fresh to get groceries at times. And so the fact that there is going to be one located in Arlington Heights, an actual store you'll be able to go in, is pretty cool. They write here, this is Christopher Plasek of the Daily Herald writes here, quote, at long last, after many starts and stops, the planned Amazon Fresh grocery store in Arlington Heights is set to open very, very soon, a company official said on Monday. The proposed 50,000 square foot brick and mortar supermarket at 325 East Palatine Road has been in limbo for the better part of 2 years amid the e-commerce giant's re-examination of its business model in the grocery industry. On Monday night, representatives of the local store came before the village board to ask for Class B and T liquor license, which will allow retail sales of alcohol and in-store tastings, respectively. The Arlington Heights store will join locations of Bloomingdale, Morton Grove, Naperville, Norridge, North Riverside, Oak Lawn, Schaumburg, as well as Westmont. The stores are known for their use of so-called Amazon Dash carts, which are high-tech shopping buggies equipped for shopping at ease. So it offers scanners and sensors that detect what items are being placed inside. The system is synced up with customers' Amazon accounts and credit cards so they can skip the checkout lines. Now, that's pretty nice there, too. I think what this is going to do is, if it does play out the way it's predicted and in the way it's planned, this is going to make grocery shopping much more enjoyable, because I don't really care to go to the store, honestly. Trying to look for items, sometimes it's just like, oh, my goodness. But the fact that you don't even have to, it says here, you can skip the checkout lines, is pretty cool indeed. So best of luck to them. I'm thinking it will work out, as it is Amazon, such a big company. So kudos to them. Best of luck to them. And it's coming also, it looks like here, Schaumburg as well, too. So that's pretty cool. Taking a look at our website, WRMN1410.com, you can check out our entire new weekly lineup. This has been posted officially now to our website. We've had it updated a couple days back ago, and we still have it available now for you to take a look at, WRMN1410.com. You can take a look at the lineup there and see exactly what is going on, what we have. We have here our newest show, Democracy Now!, plays 2 to 3 o'clock. As well as here, Midday Drive with Matt. That is me. That is from 3 until 6 o'clock. I also am planning on joining in 2 more Out to Lunch with WRMN shows, which run 12 to 2. Hoping to get used to doing more interviews as well, going out of my comfort zone with that, learning how to talk into interviews and stuff like that, because that's something I'm not as equipped with and familiar with yet. So I am definitely in the process of doing a little bit more of that with interviews, so that I can brush up on my confidence when it comes to that, for sure. So I'm looking forward to it. It should be good times. So you can check out our whole entire weekly lineup that is up on our website. Don't forget also our weekend lineup. Now that we have Shop Show reserved for Saturdays, what that means is our Redemption Center is closed Monday through Friday. However, we are going to be open, and we are open now for Saturday. So every Saturday, that is from 9 a.m. until 3 p.m. is when our Redemption Center is open. You can feel free to come on by. You can feel free to shop in person for Radio Shopping Show during that time from 9 to 3 on Saturdays. You can also feel free to call the office number, which is 847-741-7700 during that time also. And then, of course, don't forget, I am live here on Saturdays, every Saturday from 8 a.m. until 12 o'clock for specials with Radio Shopping Show. We also do offer, of course, our restock. So we do that restock on Saturdays. That is reserved for Shop Show. And again, it is also listed here on the weekend schedule, Radio Shopping Show with Matt McNeil. That is 8 a.m. until noon. So it's 4 hours reserved for Radio Shopping Show live on the air. And that's when, during Radio Shopping Show, 8 to noon on Saturdays, I just focus on Radio Shopping Show. I talk about the items that we have in inventory. I bring up websites, Facebook pages, and more to kind of relate it all together, talking about those places, letting you know what the prices are and the values on those items too. So there you go. And then, of course, I also do produce Four Corners Radio from 12 to 1 with Bill Pellerinos. I always enjoy producing his show. You can check that out every Saturday live from 12 until 1 o'clock. It's an hour-long show. They offer interviews there, too, talking a lot of different subjects, including arts, food and restaurants, as well as, of course, Bill Pellerinos is a DUI expert, so he talks a lot about that. He gives a lot of great advice, tips, and tricks as well, too. So that's Four Corners Radio. That is from 12 to 1 o'clock. That's from 12 to 1 p.m. And again, that is during, right after Radio Shopping Show. So I stay here in the hot seat a total 8 to 1 o'clock on Saturdays. That's every Saturday. So that is on our website. If you do want to check out the Radio Shopping Show end of things, remember, we still do have our special deal going on right now. This is under Tuesday, July 2nd. If you go to our website for the Tuesday deals, under Daily Deals and New Businesses, that is listed on there. And we do have the special still going on right now. This is that 25% off already marked down price. And again, we do have you set and ready to go there. It's online today. Additional 25% off your whole order when you use the promo code Independence at checkout. It does say minimum $10 order, and it excludes the Dell's items, but everything else is fair game. That is up on our website, WRMN1410.com. Don't forget, of course, throughout the week, I do want to go through for anyone just watching on YouTube or even listening in, but better, of course, to watch on YouTube with this particular subject when it comes to shopping online and how to shop online. And I want to go through that so that you know exactly what to do. So we'll start off here by going to our main website. Actually, I'll just walk through it with you here so that you can better be equipped. So you just type in, it's WRMN1410.com. Takes you to our main WRMN 1410 radio website. You'll see at the top of the page here, listen now, on-air schedule, and then you'll see radio shopping show. What this will do is it'll take you to another tab, a new tab on your computer or on your tablet or iPhone or Samsung phone, however you might, whatever device you might use. And then it'll take you to our main radio shopping show website. This is for the shop show end of things. If you go to shop now, you'll see the list of all of the different categories. Now, in order to just get a general of it all, you just hover over and you click it. Then it'll take you to everything here. And then, of course, I have mentioned this before, using that keyword toggle search is important in case you want to be able to find specified items. Specified items here now. It is a keyword search. So what that means is it is the keyword based off of what is featured in the description. So, for example, if you are looking up burger, it'll come up to places that happen to serve burgers and, more importantly, that the word burger happens to be within their description. Of course, there are plenty of places that won't come up if you look up burger that happen to do sell burgers, just because that is not within the merchandise detail description. But again, that is how it goes with the keyword search. So the keyword search isn't based off of everything that's featured on the menu. It's just really what it is it's based off of what the actual merchandise detail description says. What are the keywords that are in there that are listed? So there's that. That's how it is. That's how it works. That is for the keyword search. That's the little toggle search at the top there. Let's say, for example, you want the Two Toots. Two Toots Train Whistle Grill. You can see here it's a $10 dining certificate, and it's good for anything off their menu. It says here also that is it in stock. So it is in stock. You can, of course, add it to your cart. So you go down here and you add it to your cart, or you can also add it to your wish list. This is a little heart, and you'll even see here too when you click on it, you got to log in and have an account there for the wish list. But if you go to add to cart, it'll add it to the cart. You'll see at the top right side page here, the little bag icon, that is your cart. And it actually takes you right to the cart when you do add it. So it says here, Two Toots has been added to your shopping cart. It tells, of course, tips as well to remember when shopping online. It tells you the product, of course, the general description of it as well, the title of the product, where it's located, and then the value of it. It'll also tell you the item price there too. And then you go into, so for example, if you go to proceed checkout, it's going to take you to the proceed checkout area. Now, what you want to do also is if you want to do different quantities of things, you could go up and click up, and then it'll tell you. So like here, it says the request for quantity of Two Toots is not available. So that's for online. Now remember that for Radio Shopping Show on Saturdays live, there are items that are featured that are not available online. They're available when you call in live on Saturdays. Those are called the on-air only items, and that's on-air only on Saturdays is when you'll be able to get those. So it's good to take a look at that too. If you go under daily deals and new businesses, you scroll down to the bottom and you'll see, let me go into, it's under the on-air only items. So you'll be able to see here, this is on air only. So these ones are not available online to purchase. You would have to call in on Saturday to get those items. You can call in on Saturday live during Shop Show here on the air. That is from 8 to 12, or you can also feel free to get them in Redemption Center 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. So it does give you time to get in on those deals, even for ones that are not available online for purchase. So again, I wanted to throw that out there and just inform you about that so that you know. Again, proceeding to checkout, you'll be able to go into there too, view the checkout section, or if you want to add, you can view shopping cart, and then what you can do is go back to this continue shopping right here. You go back to continue shopping, you can go into the home, go back into a specific category maybe that you want. So maybe you want to go into, let's go restaurants and foods, let's just say pizza. You want to go into the pizza here. You'll be able to see what comes up for pizza. That's for the pizza category. So, for example, maybe you want this Village Pizza of Elgin. It looks like it's in stock. Add it to the cart, and then it'll add it to the cart, plus on top of what you've already added there too. So it'll tell you the total. You can proceed to checkout. Don't forget about that discount code. Type it in, and it'll take that percentage off your whole order. You can also do it in the proceed to checkout section, which is pretty easy to also find as well. So again, wanted to throw that information out there so that you know exactly what to do. Keep in mind with the $2 mail order fee, that is for shopping online, that there's that $2 mail order fee. But again, we do have that special 25% off markdown price deal already going on right now online. So if you want to check it out, again, that is WRMN1410.com. That is the website to go to so that you know exactly what's going on and how to shop with us online. Taking a look at the time here, it is 3:41. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take another quick time out. We'll be back with more of the Midday Drive with Matt in just a bit. Stay tuned.
This is Marky B inviting you to feel the power of the first shift.
To God be the glory, my brother. Thank you so much. You are such an inspiration to many of folk that's here in Elgin. I'm in West Dundee. I'm a Dundeeite now, not an Elginite anymore, but I love you. I can even give a number of prayers that we as a people continue to grow and to be there for one another. Please, people, let's get on board. Check on your neighbors, check on your friends, and just give an inspiration that life is worth living.
It's the first shift weekday mornings from 6 until 10, right here on WRMN.
One of the things we're proud of at WRMN is our connection to the local community. In fact, recently we hosted a fundraiser for a longtime listener, Gene Wheeler, and first shift listener George Rollinson says it turned out perfectly.
Perfection is a moving target. You try to hit that bullseye and you zone in on it. It moves a little to the left, then it moves a little to the right. I don't know. I'd say we hit a bullseye. I don't know how that could have been any better.
Working together to make Elgin better. We are WRMN AM 1410, serving the local community since 1949. Dine out with family and friends at Nick's Pizza in Elgin or Crystal Lake. Nick serves up award-winning thin crust and Chicago-style pizza. Eat in or carry out. In addition to Nick's fabulous pizza, let Nick's cater your events with pizza, pasta, Italian beef, and other delicious offerings. Their big banquet rooms can accommodate all your event needs. So, for great pizza in a Northwoods, cabin-style atmosphere, bring family and friends to Nick's. Visit nickspizzapub.com. If you are 50 years and older, you are welcome to join Elgin State Bank's sponsored movie days at Elgin Marcus Theater. It will always be on the second Thursday of each month. Doors open at 8:30 a.m. At 9 a.m., you will hear a very brief message from Sherry Aschenbrenner about upcoming senior events, and movies will begin at approximately 9:30 a.m. Coffee and a donut is complimentary. You can always call the movie theater hotline number of 847-888-7976 to find out what movies are playing each month. The cost is $3 if you are a member of Elgin State Bank, meaning you have an account there, and $5 if you are a non-member. And for more senior information, catch Sherry's Senior Showcase on the third Tuesday of every month at 9:15 a.m. right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
Do you owe the IRS $10,000 or more in back taxes? Are you being audited or investigated? Has the IRS sent you a letter demanding payment? You may not owe what they claim. Make this free call to the tax doctor now. Let them negotiate with the IRS on your behalf.
800-234-0316. 800-234-0316. That's 800-234-0316.
Blast off! As Circus World boldly goes where no circus has gone before. Feel the big bang as Tina the Human Cannonball flies high. Defy gravity with an upside-down rocketeer. Perky poodles, soaring aerial acts. Plus, camels, llamas, horses, and ponies orbiting the ring. Jugglers, zany comedy, and space cadet music invite you to Blast Off! To family fun at Circus World.
As grocery prices rise, take your family out to any of the Tommy's Red Hots location for great food at unbelievably low prices. There's 6 locations to serve you for both dine-in or carry-out. Tommy's has a diverse, delicious menu for you and your family, with crispy pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and their famous hot dogs, plus so much more. Don't forget their scrumptious sides like mac and cheese bites. To see their menu and locations, visit Tommy'sRedHots.com today.
All right, welcome back, folks, to the Midday Drive with Matt, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin, taking you to the Midday Drive. Maybe you're on your way home from work. Maybe you're having a little bit of a later lunch break. Whatever the case might be, feel free to kick back, relax, and enjoy the ride with the Midday Drive. I like that. Enjoy the ride with the Midday Drive. I like that. That's really cool. I just thought of that. That's cool. It's always nice to have a little catchphrase, something that kind of matches, something that rhymes, something that feels good, and that definitely works very well. So enjoy the ride with the Midday Drive. I like it. Take a look here, of course. We've got our YouTube channel. We are up right now, streaming live on YouTube, youtube.com/WRMN Radio. If you want to hit that subscribe button, click the notification bell. You can always keep up to date with what's happening here with WRMN. Don't forget to check out our website, WRMN1410.com. If you go to our website, you'll be able to find lots of great things, our show schedule lineup, as well as, of course, the online radio shopping show deal that we have currently going on now until Friday. So good time. Good time to get some good steals of deals. And of course, also, if you do want to listen in and participate live on Saturdays, I am on from 8 o'clock until 12 for live radio shopping show. Don't forget during the Midday Drive that we also take Tradio calls. We do take those Tradio announcements there. So if you want to call in and give me a Tradio announcement, if you are interested in buying, selling, trading, and or announcing to the Fox River Valley area, you're more than welcome to feel free to give me a call here today, 847-931-1410. Like I also say too, and I've said in the past, if you don't feel comfortable on the airwaves to give your Tradio announcement, you can feel free to email me, Matt McNeil, at WRMN1410.com. Matt with 2 T's, McNeil spelled McNeil, at WRMN1410.com. You can email me your Tradio announcement if you prefer to do it that way. I'll be able to bring it up on my screen here, and we can keep the messages being passed along for a couple of weeks or so. Or unless, of course, if you already have bought the item that you were looking for, or found it, or someone took the item that you were looking to sell or give away, then of course you can feel free to call in or email me and say, hey, that message is now void or null, saying, I already found the car I was looking for, so you can take that message down. We do have some Tradio announcements here. I do want to go through them, tell you exactly who has called in here within the past couple of weeks or so. We have a Tradio caller that has a 2004 Toyota Sienna. It's a 2004 Toyota Sienna. It's a minivan, asking $2,500 for it. If anyone is interested, you can feel free to give him a call. That is 224-735-1674. Again, 224-735-1674. That is what it looks like here. The 2004 Toyota Sienna is what it looks like. You can even see some other pictures that are featured here online. Brought to you by like Auto Week as well, Kelley Blue Book, and others out there too. So again, that is 224-735-1674. Another Tradio announcement here. This is Greg. He has those custom wheels. They're Fox Chrome rims. They have a lot of tread on them. The rims are pitted, and they're 18-inch off a 2016 Mustang. He's asking $250 for them or a best offer. And then, of course, he is also looking to buy those old bicycles, the Schwinn bicycles, late 1800s to the 1950s, 60s, and or 70s. Parts, pieces, and or accessories. They can be in any condition. He's also looking for those vintage Omega watches, preferably women's watches, and he's also looking for men's diver-style watches. So again, diver-style watches. Let me actually take a look here and see if I can find them online so that you know what they look like. The men's diver-style watches. So there you go. Those are the men's diver-style watches that you can take a look at and see. He has been looking for them for a while. So that's what they look like here that I've got posted online, so you're able to see that. If you are interested in contacting Greg, he is a collector, not a dealer, so he'll pay a good price on those, and also even in cash, too. That number is 847-884-6033. Again, 847-884-6033 is that number to dial. We have another Tradio caller here looking for a one-bedroom apartment for rent in Elgin area or Greater Fox River area too. So if anyone is interested, you know someone that has an apartment ready for rent, or maybe you yourself have one, so you can feel free to give them a call or text. That's 630-776-1427. Again, that's 630-776-1427 is that number to dial, or also text as well. Again, looking for a one-bedroom apartment for rent in the Elgin area or the Greater Fox River Valley area too. Another Tradio caller here, Anne Marie. She has brand new holiday stuff. They're all still in the packages too. This is including Christmas, Halloween, costumes, props, and a photo holiday backdrop. The fact that they're also still all in the packages too means that they haven't really been succumbed to too much light and heat with the holiday stuff. So they're most likely in very good condition, not having too much sunlight hitting on them so that they're a little bit faded. It sounds like they're in great condition here. $3 each on the holiday items. She can also do bundle deals on those as well. She also has children's toys, including a kitchen playset for just $5. If anyone's interested, she can also take pictures for you too. That is 630-666-3792. Again, 630-666-3792 is that number to dial. Another Tradio announcement here. U46 is hiring for bus drivers and bus assistants. You can visit their website, u-46.org/careers for more information. So again, that is u46.org/careers. So if you go to their website here, you'll be able to find it under their careers section on their main website. Again, that's u-46.org. So it does show you here too. Opportunities beyond the classroom is written here. So if you are interested, their experienced and talented human resources staff guides all potential employees in their school district U46 employment search. We welcome new and diverse applicants for administrating, teaching, operation, and support roles within the second largest school district in Illinois. So again, that is U46. That's u-46.org. It is under their careers. It actually takes you to the domain and then the numbers there, which is under the careers. Also tells you a little bit you can find on their website benefits in U46 as well, different benefits, competitive pay, location, as well as professional development. So all this information is available up on their website. u-46.org is where you can find all that great info. Taking a look here, another Tradio caller here has a heavy-duty desk for sale. It's heavy glass top, asking $250 for it, like new. The number to dial is 847-4 401-3113. Again, that's 847-401-3113. Another Tradio caller here has a heavy-duty filing cabinet. It's solid wood. It's got 4 drawers, so plenty of storage, asking $65 for it. He can also send you pictures, and the really nice thing about this as well is he can also deliver it to you also. So if anyone's interested out there, feel free to reach out to him. That number is 224-735-1674. Again, that's 224-735-1674 is that number to dial. Just got a text from Anne-Marie saying thank you. Well, you're very welcome, Anne-Marie. Thank you so much for giving out that message so that we can pass the message along to others out there. Another Tradio announcement here. We have a Tradio caller looking for 3 sections of artificial turf. This is for an adoption event that's coming up in July. So I also have this flyer available that you can take a look at during hours of operation in Redemption Center on Saturdays. It's a pet adoption event in Crystal Lake coming up Saturday, July 27th. That is 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. You can join them for some fun. There are going to be raffles, games, the Kona ice truck, can't beat that, and a lemonade stand. If you're looking for a new family member, you can check out the dogs and cats from the available shelters also. And it's going to be in their parking lot. So someone did call in who's a part of the event saying that they are looking for a donation for these 3 sections of artificial turf. It needs to be 3 sections. You can feel free to give her a call. That is 224-659-3105. Again, 224-659-3105 is that number to dial. And those are the Tradio announcements. Those are the callers that have called in here within the past couple of weeks. If you would like to add yourself to the list, you know the number to dial, or you can also email me too. Are you suffering from the war? You can join the Emmanuel Lutheran Church first and third Thursdays of every month for a discussion group on how God helped the soldiers in the Bible. They can show you how the Lord was there for them and how he is there for you. Check it out. That's the first and third Thursdays of every month at Luther Hall at 2 p.m. That's brought to you by the Emmanuel Lutheran Church at 310 East Main Street in East Dundee. And please contact the church office for more information and to register. That is 847-428-4477. Again, that's 847-428-4477. Again, this is located at the Emmanuel Lutheran Church at 310 East Main Street. And again, that is in East Dundee. So again, that information has also been put out there for you. This does wrap it up here for the first hour of the Midday Drive. Enjoy the drive with the, what did I say it was? Midday Drive. Enjoy the ride with Midday Drive. I like that. Hope you are enjoying the ride with Midday Drive here with Matt, broadcasting from downtown Elgin. We're going to take a quick time out here. When we come back, we'll discuss, of course, National Day Calendar, like I always like to bring up, talking a little bit about what's happening in the area as well. Feel free to be a part of the conversation during this segment, during these segments here, by calling 847-931-1410 or also commenting on YouTube, youtube.com at WRMN Radio. If you want to subscribe to our channel, you can always keep up to date with what's happening at us here on the live streams. And don't forget also to like our Facebook page. We'll be back in just a bit.
WRMN says thank you to all of our local veterans, like Jerry Christofferson of True Patriots Care.
We had the 1,700 flags up across from the wall. That's how many POWs and MIAs from Vietnam are still missing. Plus, we do veterans and first responders funerals.
Yeah.
And so if you ever drive by a funeral home or a church or a cemetery and you see the flags, you know a soldier died today.
Go to TruePatriotsCare.com for more information. And veterans, thank you for your service to our country.
In the middle of the night, everything will be all right if you listen to Coast, right here on WRMN 7 days a week from midnight to 5 a.m. Each night on Coast to Coast, listeners are captivated by George Newry with discussions on news and current events, conspiracy theories, UFOs, life after death, and all things curious and unexplained. Whether you're working third shift or you're just a night owl, catch the most listened to overnight talk radio program in North America, Coast to Coast, every night, midnight to 5 a.m. right here on WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 4 o'clock.
With your AM 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Kernan. Brought to you by Eloquist. A fiery collision on Interstate 8 near Farnsworth Avenue caused major disruptions on Monday. A semi-trailer truck and a passenger vehicle collided around noon, leading to the truck being engulfed in flames, according to the Illinois State Police. Thankfully, only minor injuries were recorded. The accident remains under investigation. Drivers in Illinois are facing higher prices at the pump as the state gas tax has risen to 47 cents per gallon, an increase of 1.6 cents. This adjustment marks the third such hike since 2023, following a period where the tax has remained steady at 39.2 cents. In a significant development for workers in Chicago and Cook County, minimum wage rates have seen an increase. Starting Monday, employees in Chicago noticed a bump in their paychecks with a new hourly rate of $16.20 per hour, marking a rise from the previous $15.80 per hour. With your AM 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Kernan.
Life hack number 7. Get an iPhone 12 on Straight Talk. Life hack. Here's how it works. You walk into Walmart, go to the electronics section, ask for iPhone 12 with 5G and a dual camera system, and select the new Silver Unlimited plan. They'll smile because it's a good plan. You get real unlimited data, all for just $20 a month for the whole first year. Get it at Walmart or StraightTalk.com. Straight Talk. Less dollars, more sense. Taxes and fees apply. Requires activation of iPhone 12 and a new Silver Unlimited plan or higher end auto pay enrollment. $25 a month service credit applied for up to 12 months if eligibility requirements are met. For network management practices, visit StraightTalk.com.
With Progressive's Home Quote Explorer, you can check if you're paying too much for home insurance, because giving you options is the right thing to do.
Oh yeah, like bringing brownies to a dinner party. But I never bring brownies with nuts, because not everyone likes nuts, so they wouldn't eat those brownies. And even people who do like nuts will still eat brownies without them. Why? Because they're brownies.
But still, it's the right thing to do. So compare rates with Progressive's Home Quote Explorer. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and third-party insurers. Not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
Celebrating 70 years of serving the Fox River Valley, WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM is proud to inform and entertain you every day with great local shows that keep you connected with the people in your community, like the Radio Shopping Show, where listeners are encouraged to let us know about their experiences with our business partners.
We did the Japanese garden, and they had a free show at the time that we went. We went over to Denny's restaurant where we did the breakfast, and then we head off to Wisconsin Dells. We did the Pirates Cove, the Knucklehead. It was just a fun 3-day trip. So thanks to you guys.
The voice of the Valley and the home of the Radio Shopping Show. You are listening to WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. Light day around Major League Baseball on Monday. Just 3 games are on the schedule. In Toronto, the Astros beat the Blue Jays 3-1. In 10 innings, the Mets got by the Nationals 9-7 in D.C. A 10-inning affair in Denver. The Rockies beat the Brewers 8-7. On the schedule tonight, the Cubs start a series at home against the Phillies. 2-4 Hayden Wesneski gets the start for Chicago. The Cubs have dropped 7 of 10 and sit last in the National League Central. The White Sox visit the Guardians tonight. 2-7 Chris Flexen starts against 3-6 Carlos Carrasco. Cleveland's the leader in the American League Central. The Blackhawks and defenseman T.J. Brody have agreed on a 2-year deal. He joins a host of other free agent signees, including forwards Tyler Bertuzzi, Toivo Tervainen, and Pat Maroon, goalie Laurent Brossoit, and defenseman Alec Martinez. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Celebrate July 4th with savings at Lowe's. For a limited time, save on the essentials you need to make your garden pop for summer, like Miracle Grow 25-quart potting mix. Get 2 bags for just $16 and get up to 40% off. Plus, save an extra $50 on every $500 you spend on select major appliances. Hurry, these deals won't last long because Lowe's knows summer savings. Valid through 7/10. Miracle Grow excludes Alaska and Hawaii. Appliance savings vary based on purchase amount. Excluding supply. See Lowe's.com for more details. While supplies last.
Life hack number 7. Get an iPhone 12 on Straight Talk. Life hack. Here's how it works. You walk into Walmart, go to the electronics section, ask for iPhone 12 with 5G and a dual camera system, and select the new Silver Unlimited plan. They'll smile because it's a good plan. You get real unlimited data all for just $20 a month for the whole first year. Get it at Walmart or StraightTalk.com. Straight Talk. Less dollars, more sense. Taxes and fees apply. Requires activation of iPhone 12 and a new Silver Unlimited plan or higher end.
The word is out. Nissans cost less on Route 19, but that's not all. Parts, service, and body shop, they all cost less at McGrath Nissan. Used cars too. The reason why is how hard we try. Right now, get 0% APR financing on select new Nissan models at McGrath Nissan because
Nissans cost less on Route 19.
Come to Elgin.
See what we mean.
All right, welcome back to a second hour of the Midday Drive with Matt. Hope you are enjoying the show here. Hope you're enjoying the ride with the Midday Drive. Feel free to be a part of the conversation. Feel free to give me a call, 847-931-1410, or you can also comment on YouTube if you want to comment. YouTube.com. WRMN Radio is where you can find us. If you want to hit that subscribe button, click the notification bell. You can always keep up to date with what's happening here on WRMN. We have, of course, our website, WRMN1410.com. That's where you're going to be able to find our information. Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town, home of your radio shopping show. We have Shop Show online right now. If you go to our website, you'll be able to go under Radio Shopping Show and find what we have under Daily Deals and New Businesses. We still have right now going on through this week, we have here our special Radio Shopping Show deal. This is going on until Friday, and then we have for 25% off markdown price. We have it available online. And then, of course, after that, we have our Restock Day. So Restock Day, of course, is on Saturday, live on Saturdays. That is from 8 o'clock until 12 o'clock. I'm here in the hot seat. We also have my brother Ryan running Redemption Center on Saturdays only. That is from 9 a.m. until 3 p.m. Again, from 9 to 3, you'll be able to walk into Redemption Center at 14 Douglas Avenue. At 16 Douglas Avenue. This is 14, Studio 14. You can walk over to 16 Douglas Avenue is where we're located for Redemption Center. Again, hours of operation are Saturdays only from 9 a.m. until 3 p.m. Again, 9 to 3 with live radio shopping show, 8 o'clock until 12 o'clock. Don't forget also to view our lineup. We have our on-air schedule, our weekly lineup. You can join in the first shift with Marky B. He has some really great guests on his show that is from 6 to 10 a.m. He also broadcasts live. That's a full 4 hours. That is Monday through Friday for a full 4 hours, 6 to 10 a.m. If you want to check out his show, that is from 6 to 10. He broadcasts live here, of course. We have from 10 a.m. to noon, Brian Kilmeade. If you want to listen to his political show, that's Brian Kilmeade. We have Out to Lunch with WRMN. That is from 12 until 2 o'clock. We kind of rotate here a bit. We've got Ben Demonian Boquist in the hot seat currently for the Out to Lunch. I am going to be starting to also come in and join the show here as well. helping out with interviews, getting out of my comfort zone with those interviews, practicing a little bit more there too, so that I can accustom myself to knowing how to properly kind of, ask questions without feeling stumped and stuff like that too. So I'm definitely working on it. It's a work in progress, but I'm looking forward to excelling a little bit more in that area as well. That's Out to Lunch with WRMN. Some good entertainment. That's from 12 to 2. We have our new show, Democracy Now! That is from 2 to 3 o'clock. If you want to listen to the new Democracy Now! Show. We have Midday Drive with Matt. That is now until 6 o'clock. That is from 3 to 6. We have Rick Smith from 6 to 7 o'clock. Tom Hartman from 7 to 10. American Ground Radio is on from 10 to 11. We've got the Caravan of Midnight starting at 11 p.m. until midnight. Then we get into the very, very, very early morning, coast to coast. That is 12 to 4 a.m. in the morning. We have the Fox News Rundown from 4 to 5 and RFD Illinois from 5 to 6 a.m. You can also check out our weekend lineup. So our weekend lineup here, you can view everything that's coming up on the Saturday list. If you want to listen to Shop Show or be a part of Radio Shopping Show, that is live on Saturdays, 8 a.m. to noon. Four Corners with Bill Pellerinos from 12 to 1 is another one that we have. We offer before that Good Day Health, which is from 5 to 7 a.m. The new Las Mañanitas, that is from 7 to 8 a.m. in the morning. That is on Saturdays. It's en Espanol. We also do have Rich on Tech, a really cool show to listen into. That's from 1 to 4 p.m. with Rich DeMuro. With Rich on Tech, he gets you the latest in technology. You can even, if you want to check out more information on him, if you are on like your iPad or your computer, you'll be able to just look him up here and check out his show. So that is Rich DeMuro. This is him. He's a reporter. And he has tech news, everything technical. He is very much so technical. He's a tech reporter for KTLA TV Channel 5 in Los Angeles. That's Rich DeMuro with Rich on Tech. If you want to follow him on Instagram or also on X, formerly Twitter, you can check him out there. He also is listed on the KTLA.com website. If you want to listen to any of those as well, again, we do have those on the weekend to enjoy. So again, he's very knowledgeable when it comes to all things tech. He tells you exactly what is new. What is new when it comes to technology, especially in the era of AI that we're living in right now. ChatGPT and Luma Dream Machine is another really cool one that I've used before, where you can literally bring images to life, and it'll create AI movies. It'll create movies from images. It'll do an AI expansion so that you'll have a picture standing, and then you type it in the chat and go over to a door and open the door, and it'll do it. At best attempt. It's still in the works, but it's quite amazing. So stuff like that. He covers stuff like that. It's really cool. That is available, again, on Saturdays from 1 to 4 p.m. That's Rich on Tech. And also check out other lineups as well. The Weekend with Michael Brown from 4 to 7. 7 to 8 on Saturdays is Branson Country USA. Somewhere in Time with Art Bell is from 8 p.m. to midnight. Also on Sundays, we have a whole lineup of other things as well. Fox News Rundown 4 to 5. National Defense Network is from 5 to 6 a.m. 6 to 8 a.m. is Paul Parent Garden Show. So if you want to learn a little bit about the Paul Parent Garden Show, that is from 6 to 8 a.m. That is on Sundays. And then you can also look at paulparent.com for more information. You can listen to Patrick help you with your gardening needs. That is on the radio. That is on Sundays there. Listen to Patrick Parent. He has his website, paulparent.com. That is the website to go to find more information and to listen in as well. So that is the lineup. We do have that list all available on our website. It's WRMN1410.com. Again, WRMN1410.com is the website to go to. Again, when it comes to Redemption Center hours of operation, this has also been posted. This has also been posted on there too. For Saturday only from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. in Redemption Center. Radio Shopping Show Saturday only from 8 a.m. until 12. One-on-one with Leah Fridays 10 a.m. until noon, and that does also include Shop Show there too. But again, mainly reserved for Saturdays. It's the main day for SHOP Show. And again, feel free to go online and check out our deals currently going on online right now. So let's go into the National Day calendar. Let's see what we've got here. Now, today's National Day, we have a couple things listed on National Day calendar. But you know what I'm going to do? Let's see. National Day, I'm going to look up July 2nd to see if there's other ones too. There's nationaltoday.com. So there's some other ones here too on the National Day. World UFO Day is another one. So this one is not, I usually bring up the National Day calendar, which on here it has two things. National Wildland Firefighter Day and National Anisette Day. Those are the two that are listed on here. However, we do also have nationaltoday.com, which does talk a little bit about some other things here as well. So things like today is World UFO Day. I don't know if you believe in the UFOs. There are people out there that find UFOs kind of interesting, intriguing. I know that there was quite the craze that happened, I would say maybe 50s or 60s. My dad has told stories. And one in particular, he remembers as a little kid, waking up in the middle of the night, going to his mother, my grandma Isabel, and saying, the aliens are out to get us. And she turns around, she goes, well, Gary, if they get you, they get me too. And then she fell right back asleep. That's this funny story my dad always tells me when it comes to all the UFO stuff. He was always interested in that. So nonetheless, still pretty cool. With it being World UFO Day, it says, I want to believe these are the worlds of notorious X-File hero Fox Mulder, who convinced an entire generation that the truth is out there, and we just have to find it. We do have a caller on hold, so let's take it to the phone lines here. Hi there, caller. You're on with WRMN. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I had you on mute here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm calling for Tradio.
Oh, yes. Go right ahead.
224-735-1674. I have for sale a work vehicle, 2004 Toyota Sienna minivan. Starts, runs good, got good tires, good brakes. Is a good workhorse. If anybody needs a work car, I'm only asking $2,500, but I'm a little negotiable. They can come and drive it, or I can send them pictures. 224-735-1674. It's a 2004. It's a little rough on the body, but it's a good runner, runs good. So if anybody's interested.
Awesome. We'll update this information here because I've been announcing it here. So good tires and good brakes.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh, of course. Absolutely. I appreciate you calling us back again.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
All right. Thanks again.
Thanks, boss.
Bye-bye now. All right. We have Tradio caller calling in through here today for information on the 2004 Toyota Sienna. I have officially also added more information to this Tradio announcement here. So let me go back up and I'll be, of course, going through marking the new information down so that you can know exactly what is what here. So we have here Tradio caller number 1 for today, the 2004 Toyota Sienna minivan, asking $2,500 on it, but is negotiable on the price, which is pretty cool. Good tires and good brakes. You can even come on out and test drive it yourself. That number is 224-735-1674. Again, that's 224-735-1674. And again, he can also send you pictures as well. So bringing up here National Day calendar, I want to start off with talking about National Anisette Day. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. If not, that's me. It is from the anise herb, giving anisette its licorice or fennel flavor. While usually a dry liqueur, distillers sometimes add a little sugar syrup to it to add a little bit more of a sweeter result. Spain, Italy, Portugal, and France lead the world with drinking this licorice tasting drink. I'm not a huge fan of licorice, especially black licorice. It's a little bit more bitter. I prefer more of a red licorice, but nonetheless still, anisette I've never had, so maybe it's something one of these days I can try. I'm a red wine person, really, when it comes down to it. The herb of the aniseed, usually the main ingredient in this drink, is considered to have medicinal qualities, sweeter than other of these flavored liqueurs. Anisette's association with various cures dates back to ancient Egypt. At the liqueur, distillers created a drier anisette in Europe than they do in the United States. Distillers added other spices such as coriander and fruit to distill as well this drink. While most enjoy anisette by sipping it, the liqueur can also be mixed as a cocktail as well. However, pure anise extract should not be drunk straight. Since its alcohol content is very high, it irritates the throat. However, mixing it with coffee, gin, bourbon, or water can bring out a little bit of the sweet flavor. The solution, bake some cookies with it too. So that is a national day today. How to observe it? Of course, you can do different mixes. You can get one for yourself at a bar, local pub. It's a national day today. You can celebrate it. There you go. And then the second one here, which I wanted to talk a little bit more about here today during this segment, is National Wildland Firefighter Day. This is recognized today. This is a way to honor the dedicated personnel who coordinate their efforts to protect the nation's wildlands. It's also a day to remember the sacrifice made each year and each time a firefighter steps into a wildland fire. These things can be really scary. Written here, each year wildfires burn millions of acres across the United States. And I actually do have a couple other articles that I want to bring up, including some old ones on newspapers.com that actually do feature articles on one of the biggest ones in history. So I'll talk about that here in just a bit. Wildfires burn millions of acres across the United States. Federal, state, local, military, contract, international firefighters, as well as support staff respond to many different emergency events. These amazing individuals are the backbone of the wildland fire community. The men and women who work to save lives, property, infrastructure, and precious natural and cultural resources every year deserve incredible gratitude. And I can't agree with this statement more. Sometimes we don't really think too much, about how much training that these firefighters have to go through, these firemen and firewomen to go through to make sure that not only they are doing their job right for people who are in danger with these fires, but that they are also safe as well in preventing any harm to themselves so that they can go and save people who may be in harm or in harm's way. So it's definitely good to give gratitude and to say thank you for their service, for their professional skills and their effort. It is definitely a risky job to have. They are highly trained emergency responders. They are an essential part of a coordinated effort across agencies to respond to wildland fires and other natural emergencies as well. What I wanted to do here is I wanted to bring up, this was written by Susan Meyer of thezebra.com, writes here, back in April of 2024, about the worst wildfires in U.S. history. Now, this can be a very scary thing, how fast fire can spread. It can spread really fast, like that, without even notice. How destructive are wildfires? Of course, they are unplanned, uncontrolled. They can be an essential part of keeping ecosystems healthy. However, more and more frequently, we are seeing these wildfires burn many acres. She writes here, destroying homes, endangering people, and leading to poor air quality at great distances from the fire, too. Even if you are miles away, that can still affect the air quality that you're in when these fires happen. They have a list here of the worst that have gone through here. The top one on this list is what I wanted to go in a little bit more detail with. This is the Peshtigo fire. This was in October of 1871. It was the most devastating forest fire in American history. It had occurred in the northeastern Wisconsin and Michigan is where it was. The fire is named for the town of Peshtigo, Wisconsin. And I apologize if I'm not pronouncing the town correctly, which sustained some of the worst damages. However, the fire also burned 11 other towns, the neighboring towns. In Peshtigo alone, 800 people lost their lives. The fire was believed to have been started by railroad workers clearing land to lay tracks, which ignited dry brush. This fire then happened on the same night as the Great Chicago Fire, although the two are unconnected. And with here, I wanted to show you, they have like some pictures here too, or they're not real pictures, like photographs of what happened, but they are representations, they are drawings of what happened. There's a lot of history to it. There's even a book that you can get on Amazon, The Peshtigo Fire of 1871, a captivating guide to the deadliest wildfire in the history of the United States of America that occurred in northeastern Wisconsin. It's under Captivating History. That's a book that you can also find online too. So that's available online as well. What I wanted to do is I wanted to bring up here, this is under newspapers.com, did a little searching. I love doing this, and I am looking forward to bringing up more of these newspaper articles from the past. So this is a newspaper article. This is from December of 1871. This is written on the Oquawka Spectator. So that's what it's listed here. That's the Oquawka Spectator. It was from Oquawka, Illinois. I hope I'm pronouncing that name correctly as well. But this was typed back in 1871 is when this newspaper article was. And there's an article section here within this newspaper page on the incidents of the Peshtigo Fire. It writes here, quote, a member of the Cincinnati Relief Committee, after visiting the burned district of Wisconsin, makes a report in which he gives the following incidents of the Peshtigo Fire. Remember, this was all written back in December. It says here, December of 1871. A reporter writes here, quote, to give some idea of the effects of the fire and the impossibility of escape, we will mention the case of Charles Lamp, an intelligent German who we found sitting in the office at the hospital, badly burned in the hands and feet. He said that on the Sunday night of the fire, he heard a rumbling noise, not unlike that made by a heavy train of railroad cars. And on going out of his house and ascertain the cause, found the wind rising to a hurricane. Fearing that the fire, which had been burning in the woods to the west of where he lived, would reach and destroy his house with such a windstorm, he hastily hitched up his team and drove to his door, and, seizing some bedding and throwing it into the wagon, called his wife and 5 children to come on out to the house that he might take them to a place of safety. Scarcely had they got into the wagon, leaving all behind them, when the whole country was enveloped in flames. It says, mounting on the front of his wagon, he pushed his horses forward to the Peshtigo Road, hoping when he got out of the timber to escape, but everywhere the fire raged furiously. Pressing the horses to their utmost speed, one of them fell. He jumped off to get his horse up, and when he resumed his seat again to start, he looked back, and his wife and children were dead. Oh my gosh. Burned to a crisp. Ooh. It says also suffocated by the flame, smoke, and dust, and finding he could do nothing for his family and being badly burned, he left them to their fate. Oh, this is so sad, but I find it so fascinating that this happened. This is, again, 1871 is when this was written here about this horrific event, too. So there are also quite a few other newspaper articles out there as well that does talk about this. I wanted to bring up at least one from 1871, more recent to when it happened. This is the first witness of testimony here. This is really a part of history that was posted onto newspapers.com. There's another one here written in October of 1871. The Vernon County Censor writes a little bit about it. This was closer to the actual day that it happened. The Marionette and Peshtigo Eagle gives the following curious incidents of the Peshtigo fire. Below Peshtigo, there is a camp where 2 or 3 men were stopping. Hearing the roaring of the coming conflagration, they seized what few personal effects they could carry and ran up the road for several miles. The fire overtook them and they were severely burned, but they escaped with their lives. It also writes a little bit lower down here too, that the Union Schoolhouse that everyone supposed was demolished, the fire having consumed everything around it, is left completely unhurt. That's interesting, how sometimes fire, like tornadoes, can leave these things untouched, certain things untouched. It's the same goes for tornadoes. I don't know. It's very interesting. I find that so fascinating that it left it untouched despite everything else being so much more in heaps and piles of rubble. On the site of the Peshtigo village, at one point, the remains of what was evidently once the remains of 3 adult human beings was also found. So it talks a little bit about that there too. It's a pretty long article. It talks about how one man was sick with typhoid fever. And young men stopping him took the sick man out of the back of this house and also buried him in the sand. Oh, that's so sad. So it's a pretty sad article here to read. But again, part of history when it comes to the worst wildfires. So if you want to read a little bit more about it, this was on the on newspapers.com. There's a whole article on it. And then again, these ones are from 1871 is when it was. This is written by the Vernon County Censor back in 1871. So they have a whole section here that is entirely mentioning what happened and the horrors of it as well. So that was, again, on newspapers.com. I find the history very fascinating when you're able to bring up history like that and recognize it. And then also, of course, still feel saddened for the things that had happened even as far back as 1871. As well, too. So, again, very interesting articles. And again, in the future, of course, we're going to be bringing up some other things as well when it comes to newspapers.com, as well as, of course, lighthearted stuff as well. But with it being the National Firefighters Day today, Wildlife Firefighters Day, I thought I'd give them recognition. And, of course, remember that they're putting their lives at risk, too. So good to remember that as well. The time is 4:31. I'm going to take a quick time out. We'll be back with more of the Midday Drive with Matt in just a bit. Stay tuned.
For a little lighthearted lawlessness on Sunday afternoons, listen to Handle on the Law from 4 to 7 p.m. Handle on the Law is a unique combination of useful legal advice and outrageous Handle remarks. Whether you're talking about Big Brother, big business, big legal problems, or Big Macs, you'll rarely find Bill without an opinion. His rapid-fire commentary gives listeners the information they crave in the way they crave it. It's Handle on the Law, Sunday afternoons from 4 to 7 p.m. right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. No matter the time of the day, WRMN 1410 AM is your platform to voice your views, share your stories, and connect with the Valley like never before. We're more than just radio. We're a community conversation that's always live, always local, and always looking for your input. Want to chime in on the drive time deal with Matt McNeil? Got a hot tip for first shift with Marky B? Or maybe you've got a question for a one-on-one with Leah. Now's the time to make your voice heard by calling Studio 14 at 847-931-1410. That's 847-931-1410. You can join in the dialogue from wherever you are by commenting on our YouTube live streams at WRMN Radio. Hit the subscribe button to get notified when we go live and bring your comments to the table. It's easy, it's fun, and hey, it's what neighbors do. We talk, we listen, we engage. You're not just the audience, you're part of the show. Call in, comment, and let's make radio interactive. WRMN 1410 AM, where your words are part of our wavelength.
Batteries Plus Bulbs is more than batteries and bulbs. It's your repair shop for Apple devices, Samsung Galaxy devices, and more. Located on Randall Road, just south of 20 in Elgin, Batteries Plus Bulbs fills all your battery and light bulb needs in one stop. They have the largest selection of batteries for ATVs, cameras, phones, laptops, scooters, cars and homes, and everything else. Looking to save money with energy-efficient LED or holiday lighting? Stop in at Batteries Plus Bulbs in Elgin. Go to batteriesplus.com for special offers.
A recent Gallup poll indicated that 38% of Americans are putting off health care because of financial concerns, the highest ever recorded. I'm Dr. Bob Martin, here to serve you every Sunday afternoon from 1 to 4. Millions of Americans are seeking health advice that will not cost an arm and a leg, so I offer health tips and advice absolutely free. Listen to my show, Sunday afternoons from 1 to 4 right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM, the voice of the Valley and the home of Radio Shopping Show.
America's Best Restaurants travels the country and features restaurants that you should visit each week. Recently, the cast and crew made their way to Renata's German Restaurant in Hanover Park. Renata serves old family recipes and delicious German-influenced food. Renata's also specializes in a wide variety of traditional German baked goods, too. So, if you've yet to visit Renata's, try America's Best Restaurant's choice. Drop in soon for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Visit renatasgermanrestaurant.com.
America's First Responders Fest, Saturday, September 7th at Panton Mill Park, South Elgin, Illinois. Join us Saturday, September 7th for America's First Responders Fest. The South Elgin event will pay tribute to veterans and all first responders. This year's event includes Rapid Response 5K and Fun Run starting at 10 a.m. The festival hours are 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. We'll have first responder stage tributes. There will be a classic car show from JP Car Shows. Live bands featuring Deacon Frost, Rick Lindy and the Wild Ones, Jimmy Nick, and the Junkyard Groove. We'll broadcast live right here on WRMN 1410 and at WRMN Radio on YouTube. There will be food and beverage trucks, kids' activities, and market-style vendor booths. For more information and updates leading up to the event, please visit afrfest.org. Again, that's Saturday, September 7th. For more information, visit afrfest.org. That's America's First Responders Fest, Saturday, September 7th at Panton Mill Park, South Elgin, Illinois.
Welcome back, folks, to the Midday Drive with Matt, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. We're starting to see the clouds start to clear, and we start to see some blue skies, some nice sunshine, a little bit of wind, and we're all set and ready to go. It's pretty nice outside right now. A little bit overcast earlier today, but nice and sunny right now. If you haven't gone outside yet, I recommend you do so. It's a very nice day right now. If you want to be a part of the conversation, feel free to comment on YouTube. We are youtube.com at WRMN Radio. Feel free to hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you can always keep up to date with what's happening here on WRMN. If you want to call in, of course, too, let us know what's happening in the area. Also, feel free to call in for Tradio. If you're looking to buy, sell, trade, and or announce to the Fox River Valley area, the number to dial here is 847-931-1410. Again, that's 847-931-1410 is the number to dial. Again, feel free to call in for Tradio. You can also give a testimonial. Let us know what's happening in the area. Remember, Shop Show is reserved. We've got it for Saturdays. Don't forget also here, we also do have our online store that never shuts down. So you can feel free to take a look at that for our online store. Always good to take a look and view what we have online. We have our special deal going on right now. If you go under the daily deals and new businesses up on the screen, you'll be able to view what we've got. We've got our 25% off already marked down price steal of a deal today. This is available online when you use the promo code Independence at checkout. It's a minimum $10 order. It excludes the Dells, Everything else is fair game. So feel free to check that out for more information. That is up on our website. Don't forget, also coming up here for the 4th of July parade, we're going to be out there broadcasting the parade from a stationary corner. That's at Douglas/Kimball and Elgin. Leah and Larry Jones hosting, with possible interviewees sitting in as well. Don't forget about, of course, also the fire truck, the live from the parade with Dino and Marky B. That's also going to be a lot of fun. The last entry passes by at roughly 11 o'clock. So that is the plan there. And again, you can also check out more information if you want to contact the coordinator, the event coordinator. You can contact Selena Tapia at Tapia, that's Tapia, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly here, _S at cityofelgin.org. She's the event coordinator. So if you want to reach out to her, you can also do that. Again, TAPIA _S at cityofelgin.org is that contact information via email. So there you go. Again, we're the voice of the Valley, talk of the town, home of your radio shopping show. Feel free to comment on YouTube, listen in live on YouTube. You can also tune in to the dial. That is the AM 1410 dial. And we also recently do have back here also the 96.7 FM too. So you can also do that as well. The main one, AM 1410. And the clearest it comes through is through the app. So if you are able to download our app, you can go to our website, download our app here. How to do that is, of course, by visiting our website. And then if you go to our Watch Live on YouTube, under there is a click here to listen live section. You'll be able to download it through the App Store this way. If you use the Apple icon, click on the Apple icon, it'll take you to the App Store. And then if you go to Google Play, it's got that, I think it's like a little alien icon there. It'll take you to Online Radio Box Radio Player. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you exactly how clear it comes through. So I do have the WRMN app on my phone. It comes in nice, crisp, and clear. You'll be able to hear it. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you exactly how clear it comes. There you go. There's a little bit of a delay there. I don't know if you could hear it. Maybe the mic picked it up, not. But it usually does come in very clear and very clean also. So again, wanted to throw that out for you. Exactly. So let's take a look here. Another national day. This is another national day. This is out on National Day calendar. I found this here too. This is on nationaltoday.com. And what it is it's National Disco Day today. Happy National Disco Day, everybody. It's National Disco Day today. Now, it's celebrated in New Zealand. In New Zealand every year on July 2nd. It's a salute to all things disco. From the movie, music and dancing to the entire culture of the 1970s. It's an unofficial observance that focuses on the genre of dance music that wielded significant influence on modern music that we hear and love today. Now, a little bit of history here is the annual observance of an unofficial day. Disco developed from several influences. It writes here, this is according to nationaltoday.com. Several influence here. Philadelphia soul, funk, psychedelic soul, and pop all inspired the dance music in American nightlife. Disco started as a reaction to the popularity of rock music in the 1960s, and it emerged as a subcultural response to how current dance music was ignored and dismissed by music fans. It says here, the music was a mixture of melodies and rhythms played at venues popular with Italian, Hispanic, Latino, and African Americans. Artists in America. Europe expanded their genre further, and they have well-known bands like ABBA. Of course, we know about them. Bee Gees, Thelma Houston, as well as a lot of other ones there out there as well. So there's a little thing there. Disco music is characterized by synthesized sounds and reverberating, geez. And it's also a bass heavy style there too, with the disco beat. This picture here I've got up on the screen, you might recognize it here. That is John Travolta from Saturday Night Fever back in 1979 with Karen Lynn Gorney as well. That was from 1977, the Paramount Pictures film that is Saturday Night Fever. Also here too, disco was actually initially ignored by radio back in the 60s. Disco received its first significant exposure in DJ-based underground clubs. Now, they catered to black, gay, and Latino dancers. DJs were a major creative force of disco, and it helped to establish hit songs and encourage a focus on singles as well there, too. A new sub-industry of 12-inch, 45 RPMs, extended play singles evolved to meet the specific needs of club DJs. So if you want to check out more information on this, this is also posted. This is according to Britannica.com. It's under the arts section of their website under their table of contents. So that is also recognized today as well, National Disco Day. Happy National Disco Day, everybody. Check out more information online that you can view for yourself. Again, we have our 25% off, already marked down price, steal of a deal currently going on right now. If you are interested, go online. WRMN1410.com is where you're going to be able to check out everything there. I also want to remind you, too, with Tradio, I want to do another read-through of our Tradio announcements so that people can know who are just tuning in right now who has been calling to buy, sell, trade, and or announce to the Fox River Valley area when it comes to Tradio. Again, we have a Tradio announcement here for the 2004 Toyota Sienna minivan, asking $2,500 on it, but is negotiable on the price. It's got good tires as well as good brakes. You can even come and test drive it too if you'd like. You can also send you pictures too. That number is 224-735-1674. Again, 224-735-1674. Another Tradio announcement here. We've got Greg looking for those old bicycles, the Schwinn bicycles. Great for the season, of course, whether you're a collector or also maybe you want to try and test drive these bikes too. Late 1800s to the 1950s, 60s, and 70s. Parts, pieces, and or accessories. They can be in any condition. Of course, he's also looking for those vintage Omega watches, as well as diver-style watches, the men's diver-style watches. He's a collector, not a dealer. He'll pay a good price on them, and he can even offer them in cash too. So feel free to give him a call. He can be reached at 847-884-6033. Again, 847-884-6033. He also has custom wheels from a 2016 Mustang, asking $250 or similar offer on those. We do have another Tradio caller here looking for a one-bedroom apartment for rent in the Elgin area or the greater Fox River area. You can feel free to give him a call or a text. That's 630-776-1427. Again, 630-776-1427. We have Anne-Marie here. She's got the brand new holiday stuff still in packages. Christmas, Halloween, costumes, props, and a photo holiday backdrop, $3 each on those. And then she also does have a kitchen playset for $5. That number is 630-666-3792. Again, 630-666-3792. We have a heavy-duty filing cabinet, solid wood, 4 drawers, $65 for it. You can send pictures and deliver it too if you're interested. 224-735-1674 is that number to dial. Another Tradio caller has a heavy-duty desk for sale with heavy glass top. It's $250 for it, like new. The number is 847-401-3113. Again, 847-401-3113. And the heavy-duty filing cabinet Tradio announcer is the same one for the Toyota. So I'm going to make sure to mark this down so that it's combined together. There we go. So it's all combined together. That's 224-735-1674. And then we also do have another Tradio announcement here for the 3 sections of artificial turf. They're still looking for that for the adoption event coming up in July. Feel free to give her a call for more information. That's 224-659-3105. Again, 224-659-3105 is the number to dial. It is 4:48. I'm going to take another quick time out, and then we'll be back with more of our midday drive with Matt here in just a bit. So stay tuned.
America's First Responders Fest, Saturday, September 7th at Panton Mill Park, South Elgin, Illinois. Join us Saturday, September 7th for America's First Responders Fest. The South Elgin event will pay tribute to veterans and all first responders. This year's event includes Rapid Response 5K and Fun Run starting at 10 a.m. The festival hours are 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. We'll have first responder stage tributes. There will be a classic car show from JP Car Shows. Live bands featuring Deacon Frost, Rick Lindy and the Wild Ones, Jimmy Nick, and the Junkyard Groove. We'll broadcast live right here on WRMN 1410 and at WRMN Radio on YouTube. There will be food and beverage trucks, kids' activities, and market-style vendor booths. For more information and updates leading up to the event, please visit afrfest.org. Again, that's Saturday, September 7th. For more information, visit afrfest.org. That's America's First Responders Fest, Saturday, September 7th at Panton Mill Park, South Elgin, Illinois.
Anderson Japanese Gardens, ranked the highest quality Japanese garden in North America and located right in the heart of Rockford. Their mission is to open minds to a different culture while offering a place of peace and tranquility where one can find healing, renewal, inspiration, and a re-energized soul. A premier destination for corporate functions, special events, weddings, and receptions. For directions, hours, and fees, visit andersongarden.org today.
Theriault Booth, a leading local law firm, is located on the beautiful Fox River in downtown St. Charles. Here's Ryan Theriault.
For better or worse, there are just times people need a lawyer. Whether you are involved in a work injury, in an automobile crash, selling a home, or even planning for your estate after your passing, we're here. We're local. We're part of the community.
For more information, visit them on the web at tbfirm.com or give them a call at 630-526-4242.
This is McGruff the Crime Dog, and I need you to help me take a bite out of crime. Counterfeit products are popping up everywhere. Fake sneakers, fake cosmetics, and even fake pills. Crooks are selling counterfeit versions of just about everything. Last year, billions of dollars worth of counterfeit products were sold in the U.S. Sure, it may seem like saving a few bucks on the things you want isn't a big deal, but counterfeits are usually made in unsafe conditions, potentially using hazardous and even lethal ingredients that could harm you and others. And the money you've paid, it goes right into the hands of criminals and may support child labor, drugs, and even gangs. Smells like big crime to me. So if you still think buying fake products is harmless, think again. And remember, if you don't know where the products came from, how could you know where the money goes? You're smart, buy smart. Go for real. Learn more at mcgruffpsa.org. This message is brought to you by the United States Patent and Trademark Office and the National Crime Prevention Council.
Is it noon already? Take your lunch hour up a notch with Out to Lunch from 12 to 2 p.m. right here on WRMN 1410 a.m. Unwind with the perfect blend of soothing sounds and lighthearted conversations that'll make every bite taste better. Whether you're in office or out on the town, let us serve up the best in radio company. Stream on the go with our app on Google and Apple. Because lunchtime is your time. Out to Lunch every day from 12 to 2 on WRMN 1410 a.m., the talk of the town.
From morning coffee to your evening commute, WRMN 1410 AM is here for you. The faithful friend that brings you local news, timely topics, and the friendliest voices in the Valley. Stay informed, entertained, and engaged with our full lineup of shows, streaming all day, every day at WRMN1410.com or on the WRMN app. Wherever you are, we're right there with you. So why switch stations? Stick with the one that has it all. WRMN 1410 AM, your daily companion, your constant conversation.
right, welcome back, folks, to the Midday Drive with Matt. I hope you are enjoying the ride with the Midday Drive. I'm broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. Feel free to be a part of the conversation by calling 847-931-1410, or of course, you can also check us out on YouTube, youtube.com/WRMN Radio. Feel free to do that. So what I wanted to do here is talk about some flyers. Now, I actually just wrote myself a note and sent it to myself as an email as like, okay, I'm going to have some, I'm still kind of in the works of what do I want to have for the Midday Drive show, having a little bit more of a cleaner layout of things to talk about. And I thought to myself, well, I think I could definitely do a subject or a section on the show about flyers. And I think what I'll do is I'll call it Fantastic Flyers. And what I'm going to do here is talk about some of these flyers that also include booklets, as well as, of course, other upcoming events and things like that too, menus, so lots of different things. I think that's what I'll do is I'll call it Fantastic Flyers, talking a little bit about some flyers here, hopefully also being able to pick some up for myself to talk about during the show, whether I'm out on a stroll, have the day off going to restaurants and picking up flyers and stuff. To put in Redemption Center so you can see them on Saturdays, but I can also talk about them here on the air as well, too. So I think I'm going to start incorporating that into the show here with Fantastic Flyers, I think is what I'll call it here, in the works, but we'll see how it goes. So let's take a look here and see what we have. This was in Redemption Center today, and this is a flyer. It's for the Elgin Community College Arts Center. So I'm going to show it on the screen here, and it's for the performance of Rent. It's the ECC Musical Theater presenting Rent. Book, music, and lyrics by Jonathan Larson. This is coming up July 26th through till August 4th, Friday and Saturday at 7:30 p.m. and Sunday at 3 p.m. They've got musical arrangements by Steve Skinner, original concept / additional lyrics by Billy Arison, as well as music supervision and additional arrangements by Tim Wheel and dramaturg by Lynn Thompson. This is directed by Andy Barrow and musical director Douglas Orlick. If you want to check it out, this is Rent. It was originally produced in New York by New York Theater Workshop and on Broadway by Jeffrey Seller, Kevin McCollum, Alan S. Gordon, and New York Theater Workshop. So this is something you can check out here on Saturday. You can pick it up for yourself. This is, again, for Rent. This is the performance of Rent. You can even take a look if you go to on the website. If you even just look up ECC Rent, it'll come up to Rent Building. But if you go to musical theater, let's see, the ECC Arts Theater, if you go under the Arts Center, they actually do have an Arts Center page that you can go to, and it does pop up. So this is eccartscenter.org. And again, we do have these flyers available for you to check out in Redemption Center coming on Saturdays. Feel free to pick it up for yourself. That's coming up July 26th through till August 4th. And it does tell a little bit of information on this on the show of Rent that's coming up here. It's set in the East Village of New York City. Rent is about falling in love, finding your voice, and living for today. Winner of the Tony Award for Best Musical and the Pulitzer Prize for Drama, Rent has become a pop cultural phenomenon with songs that rock and a story that resonates with audience of all ages. Currently, right now, prices are going for $22 for adults, and seniors and students get in with $20 for $20 there. It's going to be located at the Arts Center box office. To redeem your tickets, Building H, room H143.03. That's the box office there. If you do want to check out more information, this is featured up on their website under the events detail page on eccartscenter.org. That's where you're going to be able to find that information for the showings. And of course, also here too, you'll be able to find it with this fantastic flyer. Another thing that I saw here too, and we're almost to the almost to the drive time or the midday drive close here, but there's some other ones here that was put in. The Cruises International Vacations, Land and Sea, Summer Sizzling Sale. So it's a cruise flyer that you can also pick up for yourself on Saturdays in Redemption Center. and they're located, the cruise is international, to help plan your vacations, land and sea. You can check out this flyer here. They even do have their nice little pamphlet here that you can check out what they have, different things under the sun, Caribbean trips, and more, all featured in this fantastic flyer. So that's a little sneak peek here. That's probably what I'm hoping to do to bring onto the midday drive is fantastic flyers. Talking about some of those, showing them on the screen so that you can see them, and of course telling you that you can pick them up in Redemption Center 9 to 3 on Saturdays. Stay tuned. We're going to take a quick time out, take it to the news and other messages from our sponsors. We'll be back in just a bit.
Over the years, you've brought them into your home. You were prescribed opioids after the C-section, when Dad injured his back, when your basketball star tore his ACL. Opioids helped with the pain, and you held on to them just in case. But did you know holding on to unused opioids puts your family at risk? Opioids are powerful pain-reducing prescription medicines, but most people who are prescribed opioids don't finish their prescriptions. So millions of unused opioids are sitting in homes across the country. And tragically, more than 100 Americans die every day from overdoses involving opioids. What can you do to protect your family? Remove the risk of unused opioids from your home. Pills, patches, or syrups in drawers, purses, and cabinets, anywhere they might be hiding. To find out how to dispose of them properly, visit www.fda.gov/drug disposal.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 5 o'clock.
With your AM 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Kernan. Brought to you by Eloquist. Drivers in Illinois are facing higher prices at the pump as the state gas tax has risen to 47 cents per gallon, an increase of 1.6 cents. This adjustment marks the third such hike since 2023, following a period where the tax had remained steady at 39.2 cents. In a significant development for workers in Chicago and Cook County, minimum wage rates have seen an increase. Starting Monday, employees in Chicago noticed a bump in their paychecks for the new hourly rate of $16.20 per hour, marking a rise from the previous $15.80 per hour. A fiery collision on Interstate 8 near Farnsworth Avenue caused major disruptions on Monday. A semi-trailer truck and a passenger vehicle collided around noon, leading to the truck being engulfed in flames, according to the Illinois State Police. Thankfully, only minor injuries were recorded. The accident remains under investigation. With your AM 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Kernan.
Life hack number 7. Get an iPhone 12 on Straight Talk.
Life hack.
Here's how it works. You walk into Walmart, go to the electronics section, ask for iPhone 12 with 5G and a dual camera system, and select the new Silver Unlimited plan. They'll smile because it's a good plan. You get real unlimited data all for just $20 a month for the whole first year. Get it at Walmart or StraightTalk.com. Straight Talk. Less dollars, more sense. Taxes and fees apply. Requires activation of iPhone 12 and a new Silver Unlimited plan or higher end auto pay enrollment. $25 a month service credit applied for up to 12 months if eligibility requirements are met. For network management practices, visit StraightTalk.com.
With Progressive's Home Quote Explorer, you can check if you're paying too much for home insurance, because giving you options is the right thing to do.
Oh yeah, like bringing brownies to a dinner party. But I never bring brownies with nuts, because not everyone likes nuts, so they wouldn't eat those brownies. And even people who do like nuts will still eat brownies without them. Why? Because they're brownies.
But still, it's the right thing to do. So compare rates with Progressive's Home Quote Explorer. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and third-party insurers. Not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
It's the time of the year where storms and inclement weather can pop up unexpectedly. If you have a generator powered by a small engine, keep it running like a top. Don't do the tune-up yourself. Let Ames Small Engine Repair at 674 Laurel Street in Elgin handle your generator. Ames can do oil changes, spark plugs, and make all the necessary adjustments. From simple tune-ups to major repairs, Ames Small Engine can do it all. Don't forget, it's not too early to think about a lawnmower tune-up. Call 847-742-8750.
Oh no, I just hit that post and my car's got a dent.
Uh-oh, better get Mako.
Oh yeah? Where are they?
Mako is America's body shop. They're the world's largest provider of paint and collision services. They're located at 212 Western Avenue in Carpentersville, across from Spring Hill Mall. I've used them. Check out my car.
Wow, looking good.
Everything was so easy and affordable. Hummer and staff were super friendly and really knew their stuff.
I'm going to call them now.
Mention WRMN 1410 at the Carpentersville Mako and receive 10% off today.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. The Blackhawks and defenseman T.J. Brody have agreed on a 2-year deal. He joins a host of other free agent signees, including forwards Tyler Bertuzzi, Toivo Tervainen, and Pat Maroon, goalie Laurent Brossoit, and defenseman Alec Martinez. Light day around Major League Baseball on Monday, just 3 games are on the schedule. In Toronto, the Astros beat the Blue Jays 3-1. In 10 innings, the Mets cut by the Nationals 9-7 in D.C. A 10-inning affair in Denver, the Rockies beat the Brewers 8-7. On the schedule tonight, the Cubs start a series at home against the Phillies. 2-4 Hayden Wesneski gets the start for Chicago. The Cubs have dropped 7 of 10 and sit last in the National League Central. The White Sox visit the Guardians tonight. 2-7 Chris Flexen starts against 3-6 Carlos Carrasco. Cleveland's the leader in the American League Central. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Celebrate July 4th with savings at Lowe's. For a limited time, save on the essentials you need to make your garden pop for summer, like Miracle-Gro 25-quart potting mix. Get 2 bags for just $16 and get up to 40% off. Plus, save an extra $50 on every $500 you spend on select major appliances. Hurry, these deals won't last long because Lowe's knows summer savings. Valid through 7/10. Miracle-Gro excludes Alaska and Hawaii. Appliance savings vary based on purchase amount. Exclusion supply. See Lowe's.com for more details while supplies last.
Life hack number 7. Get an iPhone 12 on Straight Talk.
Life hack.
Here's how it works. You walk into Walmart, go to the electronics section, ask for iPhone 12 with 5G and a dual camera system, and select a new Silver Unlimited plan. They'll smile because it's a good plan. You get real unlimited data all for just $20 a month for the whole first year. Get it at Walmart or StraightTalk.com. Straight Talk. Less dollars, more sense. Taxes and fees apply. Requires activation of iPhone 12 and a new Silver Unlimited plan or high.
As the Elgin Police Department continues to participate in the Distracted Driving campaign, they wanted to share some tips from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration website regarding safe driving. If you are expecting a text or need to send one, pull over and park your car in a safe location. Once you are safely off the road and parked, it's safe to text. Designate your passenger as your designated texter. Allow them to access your phone to respond to calls or messages. Do not engage in social media scrolling or messaging while driving. Are you struggling not to text and drive? Activate your phone's Do Not Disturb feature or put your cell phone in the trunk, the glove box, or the back seat of your vehicle until you arrive at your destination. Remember, the Elgin Police are conducting directed patrols to enforce distracted driving violations. Just drive and stay safe. A message from our friends at the Elgin Police Department and your friends here at WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
Welcome back to the 5 o'clock hour. Hope you are enjoying the ride with the midday drive. You're listening to Matt McNeil broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. That is a soundtrack from one of my favorite games growing up, extremely goofy skateboarding. It was the mine section. I absolutely loved that. That was my favorite. It was a computer game, ages 5 and up. You could play. It was a Disney game, extremely goofy skateboarding, and it was quite a fun game to play. So I do occasionally like listening to that soundtrack. It gives some nostalgia to childhood of playing those PC games, which we don't really. I mean, you know, it had a CD that you had to, put into the computer Now we don't really even think of having that anymore with technology and how much it has advanced. So definitely that soundtrack, that song in particular, definitely brings back nostalgia to my childhood in the early 2000s with the Windows computer, playing it on the computer on the weekends. Lots of fun. Feel free to be a part of the conversation. Feel free to give me a call, 847-931-1410. You can also, of course, tune in live AM 1410 through the radio dial, whether it's through your car or maybe even in your home, or maybe also at work too. Helping you, of course, with the Midday Drive to get you through the day. Hope you're enjoying the ride here with the Midday Drive. You can also comment live on YouTube at youtube.com. That is on youtube.com at WRMN Radio. Like I say, if you want to give this video a like, hit the subscribe button, click the notification bell. You can always keep up to date with what's happening here with WRMN. Don't forget, we also do, of course, take Tradio announcements. If you are looking to buy, sell, trade, and or announce to the Fox River Valley area, feel free to give me a call. You can also call in to let us know what's happening in the area as well. Always helps us out here, as well as others who are tuning in and listening and being a part of the show. So taking a look here, we do have a caller on hold. So what I want to do is make sure, got my Tradio up here in case it's Tradio. There we go. And we'll take it to you. Hi there, caller. You're on with WRMN.
Hey, I just want to call and give a testimonial for the radio shopping show.
All right. Yeah, go right ahead.
We recently got to take advantage of one of your certificates for Posada de Real down in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, and had an amazing time down there, and just wanted to call and thank you guys for the awesome deal. It was a great resort, really laid back, quiet. We felt like the only people there. Just such a relaxing vacation, and definitely a great place to stay.
That is really great. So, I know about the Posada Real Los Cabos that you don't even have to leave the premise to enjoy a good time. So,
right on the waterfront. The waves were amazing. Right down by the pool. They had a swim-up bar. You could just chill in the pool all day, sitting poolside eating tacos. And, their main dining every night had a different genre going, so it kind of kept things fresh and different every night, but just such a quiet resort. It was a wonderful experience for us to kind of get away.
That is awesome. Now, what was your favorite food, would you say, that you had there? Was there anything that really stood out to you, like, oh, this is so cool?
What was our favorite food that they served at Posada? Or was a favorite meal that we wound up having? I really like the Mexican night. We up here in the Wisconsin, Illinois area, we know what we go. When we go out to eat for quote unquote Mexican, what we get. But when you go there, the food was authentic, and so it was really amazing. They had mole to try one time, so that was great to try something a little bit different and have the authentic version of it versus the canned version of it you get up here in the States. So, yeah, out of all the different genres, they had one that was like a backyard barbecue night, so they had ribs and cornbread and, stuff like that. They had an Italian night, but the Mexican night was really nice and authentic. And then you guys used to have, I don't think they've been on for a little while, but you guys used to have different adventures with Cabo Adventures, and we were able to take advantage of something that they had going from hearing about them on your guys' show in the past. Helped kind of weed through all of the multiple different excursion places. And we did an adventure excursion thing with them, and that was absolutely amazing as well. So we loved our trip down there, and that was all thanks to you guys for being able to get a good deal on the lodging and helping us kind of narrow down all of the tourist places of where's a good place to spend our excursion money.
Absolutely. Wow. Thanks so much for calling in. And I figured anyone who goes to Los Cabos, pardon me, has a great time. The thing is, too, also, like you said, I didn't know that they had different themed dinners every night. Is that what you said? Is that correct?
Yeah, they have about seven. They have 7 of them. So, if you're there for a week, you don't get a repeat. And yeah, it's just such a nice, quiet. It's kind of a little more tucked away. It's an older resort. It's not one of these brand new, just built 5 years ago, neon lights everywhere. It felt old and authentic. The room numbers, they're all painted by hand. It's just this very, very maybe eclectic is the word, babe? Quaint. She said quaint. I like it. It's just a very quaint old resort that just was so peaceful and relaxing. So
that is awesome. Yeah, I'm actually taking a look here online at some of the pictures, and you're right about that. It doesn't feel like it's super brand new, super modern brand new. I'm looking at these pictures here. You get to have a little bit more. I would almost say, like what color scheme would you say that, like, there were some lighter salmon and blue colors to your rooms and browns?
Yeah, I think that's probably pretty fair. And then when we got down there, they allowed us to upgrade for a nominal fee. We could upgrade to oceanfront. So when you looked out your window, we had a balcony there, and you're literally feet from the water, and just the sound of the waves crashing. I haven't heard waves crash like that anywhere I've been. I've been to a lot of different beaches and oceanfront areas, and that was just crazy, the sound of those waves crashing up to the beach. So I think we sat there a few nights just listening to the waves.
That's really
obviously with a drink in hand.
There you go. I was going to say that is the way to do it. Having that drink in hand makes all the difference. It amplifies the experience so much. And how was the weather? Was it good?
Oh, the weather was perfect. We had a great few days down there. Couldn't have asked for any better weather. So
awesome. Well, thanks so much for calling in. That is fantastic. Perfect weather, of course, for a day like that. You said you stayed the whole week?
We did a 4-day stay, so a little mini vacation, right. But it was definitely a great little getaway. So thank you guys so much for helping us with that certificate and letting us get a great value for a spontaneous little trip.
Oh, you're very welcome. I'm so glad you were able to participate. You must have been the winner for the Bidding for Bargains then.
No, we didn't do it for Bidding for Bargains. We got it outside of that, but we had a great time. So
awesome. Well, thank you so much for calling in. I appreciate that amazing testimonial. What's your name?
My name is Mike.
Mike, thank you so much for calling in. We appreciate that a lot. We love the testimonial. I'm glad that you had an awesome experience and that we were able to give that to you. That means a lot to us, and it means a lot to also the listeners out there as well. So thank you so much.
You have a great night.
And you as well. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye now. Yeah, very cool. Yeah, Los Cabos Posada Real, of course, been a staple here when it comes to the radio shopping show. End of things here, too. Posada Real, if you go to their website, hotelinloscabos.com, it's the website that you can go to. It's ideal to enjoy your dream beach vacation at Posada Real. Is a beachfront hotel, haven of Mexican hospitality, located in the heart of San Jose resort destination, and arm's length from its main tourist attractions. So pretty cool indeed. Very proud that we've got that there. Very nice. And we've had them, of course, here on Shop Show in the past. And of course, we've also had them during the Bidding for Bargains segment too. During Bidding for Bargains. So very good. Of course, we love those testimonials. Again, feel free to call in for testimonials if you'd like to be a part of the conversation here, or also feel free to comment live on YouTube, youtube.com/WRMN Radio. That is our main YouTube page to go to. What I wanted to do next here is talk a little bit about what's happening in the area. Let's kind of dive in to see some things that are coming up in the area, things, events, and more. Places to go to, things to see, fun activities to do. This was posted on What's Happening in Elgin a couple hours ago. Free admission for teenagers. The Boys and Girls Club of Elgin is hosting a Rock the Block event for students grades 7 to 12. This is going to be coming up on July 16th. It's going to be from 5 to 9 p.m. In order to participate, it does say that you have to register. And then there is a link that you can follow too. So if you go onto the What's Happening in Elgin page, there is a link to register to be a part of this. It's the Boys and Girls Club. It's BGC Elgin MCH. It's a mysite.com website to go to. So that is listed up there too. That is on the page. And again, this is the register. If you are interested, it's Rock the Block coming up July 16th from 5 to 9 p.m. is when that's going to be. Registering also allows you to become a member of the Boys and Girls Club Teen Extracurricular program for the 2024 to 2025 school year. So it also gets you in and on that action too. Register today and come see what the Boys and Girls Club has to offer. They posted that on What's Happening in Elgin. Some other things that you can check out on What's Happening in Elgin Facebook page include other things, including, of course, the 4th of July parade coming up this Thursday. They've got here for an event by Sleepy Hollow Service Club of Illinois. So this is the 4th of July parade coming up Thursday at 11:30 a.m. At Sabatino Park. Bill Ritchie Memorial Parade. Parade starts at 11:30 a.m. with the fire departments leading the parade around the park, making up of children on bikes, as well as skates, tractors, and floats. If you wish to be in the parade, you can meet at the Sleepy Hollow Pool parking lot at 11 a.m. No registration is required. See the parade flyer below, which is listed here, and I'll pull that up here in just a bit for additional lineup instructions. So this was posted. You can see here too for the set for this particular 4th of July parade. If you're interested, this was posted on What's Happening in Elgin. It does tell the the parade order here, starting with police chief going down to floats and vehicles, as well as, of course, where the drop-off and parking. It should be encouraged at the Sleepy Hollow Elementary School or also at the park due to limited space at the pool parking lot. So again, if you want to check that out, that was posted onto What's Happening in Elgin for the Sabatino Park 4th of July parade coming up at 11:30 a.m. on Thursday. If you go to Danny's on Douglas coming up this Friday at 8 p.m., it's Nick Olson live at Danny's on Douglas. Nick will be performing a wide selection of classic country, soft rock, and lots of fun songs to sing along. Of course, you can also get some scrumptious pizza, appetizers, and more at Danny's on Douglas at 321 Douglas Avenue right here in downtown Elgin. They have been in business for over 55 years. That was also posted onto their website. Coming up here this Friday at 8 p.m., Outdoor Slam with the Funk Brothers is coming up. This is the Funk Brothers in Jerome Cummingham, an event at Dutch Inn West. It is the 4th of July Summer Bash. They are coming to the west side, and you'll hear them from on the east side, it says. If you're in town this week, you won't want to miss out on this wild, crazy, anything goes show. It's a celebration. It's a celebration. It says here, life is a celebration. This is Funk Brothers fans. They love you there. And that was posted onto the Dutch Inn West side of their Facebook page, which again links to what is happening in Elgin. That was posted under the upcoming events page. So good to take a look at that. You can also view other past events that have happened. I've mentioned here the Flip Flop Frenzy. A couple days ago, I mentioned that. Also posted, this is on Randall Oaks Zoo. They posted on their website, on their Facebook page here yesterday. Have you checked the weather for Saturday? There's a high chance of fun and brew at the zoo. You can join them at this exciting fundraising 21 plus age event with entertainment, food vendors, adult beverages, and their beloved zoo animals, and so much more. So they are going to be having that event that is going to be coming up. It's called Brew at the Zoo. It's called Brew at the Zoo. So they're going to be having breweries there. If you are interested in supporting the zoo on July 6th, you can check out their website link, which will take you to it right from there. It's the Randall Oaks Zoo Brew at the Zoo. If you want to check out the Eventbrite ticket, you can check out, they have selected tickets that you can check and see. And the pricing, I'm not quite sure. I'm trying to see if I can find the pricing here too. It looks like for Randall Oaks Zoo members, it's $35. Randall Oaks Zoo non-members is $40, and designated drivers is $15. It says there. So that was posted up onto their page. Coming up Thursday, July 11th, 10 a.m. to 12. It's a girl thing. It's the Swiftie Mini Camp. This is coming up here. If you have a mini Swiftie who loves everything Taylor Swift, then this camp is perfect for her. Girls will decorate their own colorful tote bags with gems, stickers, fluff balls, buttons, and more. They will get dressed in their favorite accessories, get a colorful hair extension, and grab a microphone for their very own Eras Tour karaoke concert. This is a camp. It's $35 per guest. This is the drop-off event where parents can pick them up after the camp is over. This is going to be located at 401 West State Street in Geneva. This is under What's Happening in Geneva. This was posted on here. If you also want to check out exploreelginarea.com, lots of different events coming up on this section here. Coming up tonight at Old Republic Kitchen and Bar. This is happening actually right now at 155 South Randall Road in Elgin. You can enjoy some good music by Ebony and Ivory at the Old Republic Kitchen and Bar. It's an after-work show on a Tuesday evening. They will be on the outdoor stage on the beautiful patio, playing your favorites from Motown to current hits. That's coming up tonight. That's already happening right now. Some other events. Oh my goodness. Schitt's Creek Trivia. I love this film. I love this TV show. So funny. It's at Chicago Street Poorhouse. That's coming up tonight. It's at 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. And then their name is SCHITTS. That's how it's pronounced. If you might have heard it pronounced in a certain way, like it's spelled differently. That is a funny show for sure. That's the show. Burlington's annual Independence Day celebration and fireworks show at Burlington Park is coming up July 3rd. That is at 5 p.m. is when that is going to be. It'll begin at 5 p.m. Wednesday, July 3rd in Burlington Park. Fireworks will begin at dusk. The event will also include food vendors, music, ceremony honoring all veterans, and fun for everyone. Additionally, the fireworks committee will be selling various items and collecting donations as well. You can also check out the entire lineup for other things coming up here. 4th of July festivities in Sleepy Hollow comes up here. And again, I mentioned this at Sabatino Park. Schedule is 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. for Fun Run, starting at the Sleepy Hollow Elementary School. And then they also do offer a memorial fishing derby. They have a car show coming up at 2 p.m. and more. So this is the 4th of July festivities in Sleepy Hollow. This is coming up starting at 8 a.m. in the morning. You can also check out here too, Elgin 4th of July Parade and Pet Parade. Pet Parade as well. I'm going to see if I can reach out to them after the show here. The city of Elgin will celebrate the 4th of July with a parade, pet parade, and concert and fireworks, all occurring on Thursday, July 4th. 4th of July Pet Parade returning this year will be Elgin's Pet Parade. It will be beginning at 8:30 a.m., starting on Douglas Avenue near Ann Street and heading southbound on Douglas and concluding at the Elgin City. Let me see if I can pull up this here. Elgin City Hall at 150 Dexter Court. All house pets welcome. Registration will be required. And again, that's going to be coming up pretty soon. That's going to be a lot of fun. That's when we're going to be doing that. So you can also check out their website, elginil.gov, for more information if you want to view that. And we also do have this printout also available too. And again, the Pet Parade invites all house pets to participate for free. It's going to be starting at 8:30 a.m. on Douglas near Ann Street is when that's going to begin. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Anyone can donate because all the proceeds go to Anderson Animal Shelter. You can see the list for donations that are needed for Animal Shelter that's listed on this website. You'll be able to find it there too. So it does say the list, and that is linked to Amazon. So it's got an entire list of everything to donate. That is to the from the Amazon list. So again, pretty cool to check out there for more information. Also coming up here, what's happening in Algonquin. Theme nights are coming in July here for the King County Cougars. Coming up here for tonight at 6:30 p.m. It's Peanut Free Night. That is tonight. This is again for the King County Cougars. Coming up July 11th on Thursday, it's 80s night. Friday, July 12th, it's video game night. Always fun to do that. Military Appreciation Night is Saturday, July 13th. Tie-dye night comes up Friday, July 19th, with Saturday, July 20th. Christmas in July. They've got on Sunday, the 21st, Bluey, and then Bark in the Park is Tuesday, July 30th. So they have the entire lineup there, too. Bluey and her little sister will be back at the ballpark. And then the Bark at the Park, of course, dogs are welcome in the lawn. So that is posted under what's happening in Algonquin. Taking a look here, it looks like the page is not coming up. I also wanted to remind you here, too, there is still time to check out Schaumburg Boomers. Boomers tickets available. You can check them out online, WRMN1410.com. You can, of course, do that and go online and get those too if you'd like. That's online right now. Schaumburg Boomers, you can visit their website, boomersbaseball.com. Again, boomersbaseball.com is that website to go to, so you can view all that information. Taking a look at the time here, it's 5:27. I do have to take a quick time out. We'll be back with more of the midday drive in just a bit, and then we'll kind of also take it into the drive time, dinner time as well. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more in just a bit.
What's the best way to get rid of a timeshare that you don't want? Call the Timeshare Exit Hotline. We're a group of attorneys that help customers legally exit their timeshares. It's an easy process. We guarantee results or you pay nothing. Exit your timeshare today. Call now.
800-890-5957. 800-890-5957. That's 800-890-5957.
A recent Gallup poll indicated that 38% of Americans are putting off health care because of financial concerns, the highest ever recorded. I'm Dr. Bob Martin, here to serve you every Sunday afternoon from 1 to 4. Millions of Americans are seeking health advice that will not cost an arm and a leg, so I offer health tips and advice absolutely free. Listen to my show, Sunday afternoons from 1 to 4 right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM, the voice of the Valley and the home of Radio Shopping Show.
Come on out to the Country Donuts, that is, at Route 20 and Nestler Road. They're always open. Donuts are made daily using only the finest ingredients to ensure freshness. Their huge variety of donuts offers something to please everyone. Country Donuts doesn't stop at offering you the best donuts. Enjoy a delicious breakfast sandwich or stop in for lunch and try a bowl of their famous chili. Need a larger or special donut order for your office? Call 847-488-1900. Attention all burger enthusiasts and game aficionados. Celebrate a century of excellence at Mott's Lounge. Proudly serving the community for 100 years under 5 generations of passionate ownership. Sink your teeth into our hand-pressed fresh burgers bursting with flavor, crafted just the way you like them. And while you're here, enjoy our exclusive drink specials, perfect for toasting to our milestone anniversary. Plus, challenge your luck with our state-of-the-art gaming machines, adding an extra thrill to your visit. Join us at Mott's Lounge and be a part of history in the making. Here's to another century of great food, fun, and memories. Mott's Lounge, where every visit is a celebration. For more information, visit us online at mottslounge.com.
The Distance Social, your spot for great craft cocktails with meaningful conversation. Whether you're out entertaining a group or out for a memorable nightcap, The Distance Social is your spot for starting or ending the perfect evening. Located at 314 North River Street in beautiful East Dundee, Illinois. Go the distance and find your social at The Distance Social.
Looking to get your fingers on some delicious grub? Look no further than Sticky Fingers in Carpentersville. Family owned and operated, Sticky Fingers specializes in chicken, fish, and shrimp, which you can choose to have dusted with flavor or doused in the sauce of your choice. Sticky Fingers strives to provide flavorful food with fresh, locally sourced ingredients. Sticky Fingers personally invites you to stop by and try one of their scrumptious dishes today.
For exceptional home-cooked meals, visit the longest family-owned restaurant in Elgin. Paul's Family Restaurant at Lawrence and McLean takes pride in their fresh daily specials like steaks, fish, pasta, soups, and more. Paul's fresh buttermilk pancakes and breakfast skillets are phenomenal. As you walk in, you can't help but notice owner Elaine's wonderful eye for detail. The toughest decision you'll have to make is what size leftover box to take home. Call 847-695-8687.
All right, welcome back, folks, to the Midday Drive with Matt. Hope you are enjoying the ride with the Midday Drive. I'm broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. I like that. Hope you're enjoying the ride with the drive time, with the Midday Drive, broadcasting live. Everything is rhyming. We're also in the drive time, dinner time segment too. I like to give some suggestions on some places to go for dinner. Also included with this as well is going to places after dinner or during dinner time too. So some fun activities you can enjoy and things to see in the area, whether you go out for dinner or not. Some fun stuff to do during this time here. Now, taking a look here, I actually do have a caller on hold, and I have a special caller on hold here. And what we're going to do is we're going to take you to the phone lines because she is returning again all the way from Australia. We have Derica here. Hello, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you. And right now it's 5:33 p.m. here in Elgin, Illinois. What is the time over in Australia for you today?
It's just gone past 8:30 in the morning. It's 25 minutes to 9. Wednesday morning, and I'm at the hospital again for dialysis.
Well, I hope everything goes well. Did you have your breakfast? I always like to ask what you have for breakfast.
I didn't have time this morning. I was in a bit of a rush, so I came up here and didn't have breakfast.
Well,
unfortunately, and I'm starting to feel a little bit hungry.
Well, yeah, it definitely got to get something in your belly. Now, what's the weather like going on today here? Here it was a little bit cloudy, and now it's gotten nice and sunny all of a sudden.
Freezing cold. It's cloudy and windy and rainy, and it was raining earlier, but not raining at the moment, but it was raining early. It's been raining all night, and so it's been wet and cold and cloudy.
Wet and cold. Yeah, it was raining last night, too. I don't know about you, but when it tends to rain at nighttime and even thunderstorm, too, it usually helps me to actually fall asleep faster.
Yeah, I like watching thunderstorms too. And if I'm in bed and a thunderstorm is happening outside, I like listening to it and letting it lull me to sleep.
Yeah, absolutely. The thing is, though, too, when I was younger, I hated them. Like as a little kid, hated thunderstorms at nighttime. I always had a hard time falling asleep, but now it's so enjoyable. It's like so relaxing. I don't know if it's I don't know if it's just that I got older or I don't know. So, but anyways, so you've got going on right now, you're at the hospital. And then how long does that usually take for you?
5 hours.
5 hours. Oh my goodness. Do you have something to keep yourself occupied?
Yeah, I got my phone so I can go online and when I'm not looking at my phone, I can look outside and watch the day go by, and there's a bottle brush tree outside. It's called that because the flowers on it look like a bottle brush.
Oh, nice.
And it's a native species of tree here. It's a bottle brush tree, and the lorikeets love that tree, and they sometimes fly in it. I don't know if they'll be in it today, but they do. The birds love that tree, and yeah, so and a lot of eucalyptus trees in the park across the road, and yeah, so.
Well, very nice.
I just.
That's good. Do you have people to talk to as well?
Yeah. The patients and the nurses here, they're pretty good, and we talk to them, and
that's good.
Might even have a game of bingo today.
Oh, fun. So I have to ask, do people know that you're a star here on the radio?
Yeah, because I've already told them.
I love it. Oh, that's great.
I've told the nurses and the patients all about your radio station, and they know about the one in Kentucky as well. So, yeah, they know about you.
I appreciate getting the word around. Very nice. I have a comment here right now. Someone commenting in on YouTube, listening to WRMN radio in Berlin, Germany. Yo, wow. Very nice.
Yeah, I saw that.
Very
Hello
cool.
to the person in Germany.
Yes. That is pretty cool. Yes, and hello to the person in Germany as well. Very cool. I still have some family members in Germany. Some of my ancestors, a line of my family came from, what was it? I should know this. Schaumburg-Lippe, or I think that's how it's pronounced. It's Steinhude, Germany. There's still some relatives that live there. So pretty cool. Very cool.
Did you hear me talking to Marky B last night?
No, I didn't. It was it was last night for you, in the morning for us. Okay.
Yeah, I found out after I spoke to you yesterday morning, my time, that the house up the road, when I saw the red and blue flashlight, the lights flashing on Monday night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it turns out that our house in the next block up from me partly caught on fire.
Oh, no.
The whole house didn't burn down. It was just part of the house on one side caught on fire, and they managed to stop it, luckily. But there was a tree outside of the window of that house, and it got caught on fire as well.
Oh, that's horrible.
And so part of the house, on one side of the house, got burnt.
Well, I hope everyone was okay. Did you hear if did anyone get hurt?
I don't think so. I mean,
that's good.
I didn't see any ambulances, but I did see the fire truck and the police van go around the corner from, just up near my place, and so it was the house that got partly burnt.
That's scary. That's really scary, because I actually, back in 2009, part of our garage caught on fire on the morning of January 1st of 2009, and I was so scared. I didn't know what was going to happen, but everything was fine, and we lost some stuff in the fire, but nothing too bad. It was just part of the garage, but thankfully we were all okay. But yeah, that can be really scary. So.
Yeah. Can you hear the nurses and everyone in the background?
I can, yes. I hear them chattering away. So it's good to kind of, and I picture, I think everyone listening in tries to try to picture the atmosphere of picture what's going on, and I always find that interesting too.
Yeah.
Now, of course, you don't have to picture what's going on here at the studio right now, because you can see me on YouTube. So.
Yeah, I can.
Oh, good.
Actually, I've seen on Google Maps the front of your radio station. I've seen the front part of your radio station.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, Google Maps, quite the source to use. You can find a lot of stuff on Google Maps.
Yeah. Oh, that haunted house I told you about?
Yes.
In Mill Street?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think it's 1 Mill Street. But it's the oldest house in the street, so you can't really miss it. It's a rectangular brick building.
1 Mill Street in Australia.
Yeah, in Warwick.
In Warwick. Now I want to look it up and see if does it even come up. Oh, I think it does. Is it like a single-story home?
Yes, and it's you can't miss it. It sticks out like a dog's hind leg. It's the oldest one in the building in the street. So it's the oldest building in the street. So you can't really miss it.
You know what's really interesting, actually, is my family on my mom's side, my mom's dad, they came from Bermuda, and the building looks very similar to some of the Bermuda buildings, the island of Bermuda, which is part of...
You got a picture of it now.
Yeah, I've got a picture of it right now. That's right?
Yeah, show everyone. I mean, that's the house that's haunted. That's around the corner from my place.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I'm showing it here on the screen so people are able to see it. That's interesting. Yeah, it does look quite a bit like some of the houses in Bermuda, in a way, where some of my family came from. Very cool. Interesting. Very interesting. Wow. taking a look at that. Pretty cool. But it's good that, no bad hauntings, so that's good.
Yeah, I'd like to know how many war veterans haunt the place, but I don't know how many war veterans are haunting it. All I know is there's at least 2 lady ghosts.
Oh my goodness.
There are some of the war veterans.
Oh my goodness.
I'm guessing because it was a hospital, maybe when they were alive, they liked getting visitors and they looked forward to getting visitors, and they still do.
I can imagine, the ghosts, maybe they get lonely.
Probably, yeah.
So, well, thanks so much for calling in.
Anymore.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. What was it that you said?
Since the family don't live there anymore.
Yeah.
The house is empty except for the ghosts.
Yeah. So. Well, thanks again for calling in and tuning in to AM 1410. I also give a shout out here, too, to the person on the YouTube side of things for listening in Berlin. That's pretty cool as well. Very cool.
Yeah, I hope they keep in touch, too.
Very nice. Yes, please do. The person, their YouTube channel name is Dem Evil Ways.
Yeah, I saw that.
Very interesting to see those names there. Again, but though, always glad that you're tuning in here. Thanks again for calling in. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Best of luck to you. And we definitely look forward to hearing from you in the very near future.
You've gone global.
There you go. I love it. Awesome. Thanks again for tuning in.
Okay, and hello to your workmates.
Absolutely. Thanks again.
All right. See ya.
Right. Bye-bye now. All right, there you go. That's Derica calling in from Australia. Always a pleasure. Always something fun. And she's definitely a hit here on the radio station. And we love it that she calls in. She, again, makes the show, helps us to make the show. All the folks out there that call in, listen in, tune in, type on Facebook and YouTube, you all help to make the show here when we live broadcast. So thank you so much to everyone listening in. What I want to do here is I'm going to take a quick time out. Then when we come back, I will talk a little bit about some places I wanted to consider with the drive time, dinner time segment here, just for a little bit while time allows. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more in just a little bit.
Let me tell you a story about Bill. Bill was a normal guy in his 50s. He had back surgery about 2 years ago. Bill was in a lot of pain. He dealt with his pain by taking the Percocets his doctor prescribed for him. Bill took more and more and more of them to help with the pain, until one day the prescriptions weren't enough to get rid of Bill's pain. Then one day Bill found someone to help him get rid of the pain with illegal drugs he didn't need a prescription for. Fast forward to today. Bill lost his job and his family. The only thing he does have is his drug dealer. If you know Bill's story and you don't want to end up like Bill, call the Detox and Treatment Helpline right now to get away and get treatment.
800-694-1127. 800-694-1127. 800-694-1127. Call right now. Help is standing by. 800-694-1127.
How many times have you heard about or driven past the Volo Auto Museum and still haven't checked it out? They have over 200,000 square feet of heated showrooms filled with countless collections of the most amazing mechanical marvels in the world. From incredible collector cars, movie cars, trains, boats, and planes, to a Disney gallery, dinosaurs, vintage arcades, kiddie rides, and a medieval torture exhibit, plus the Titanic Museum. They're open every day from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Visit volofun.com.
For local information and fun times in the mornings, listen to Marky B and Larry Jones on the first shift.
Maybe we need to get a radio intern in to help you.
Maybe so.
Somebody that you won't have to pay and you can treat them tough.
I can haze them.
You can't haze. You'll get fired. Remember that guy from Northwestern?
Yeah.
Gone.
Did he really do it?
You don't have to really do it. If somebody says you did,
yeah,
good enough. Maybe I'm going to accuse you of hazing me. I don't have to prove it.
It's the first shift, weekdays from 6 to 10 a.m. right here on WRMN. WRMN has been serving Elgin and the Fox Valley for 75 years, featuring a combination of local news, information, and entertainment in the mornings, followed by the radio shopping show for 5 hours each weekday. The first shift with Marky B starts your morning at 6 a.m., and it's always fun when Larry Jones is a part of the show.
Maybe we need to get a radio intern in to help.
Maybe so.
Somebody that you won't have to pay and you can treat them tough.
I can haze them.
Can't haze. You'll get fired. Remember that guy from Northwestern?
Yeah.
Gone.
Did he really do it?
You don't have to really do it. If somebody says you did,
yeah,
good enough. Maybe I'm going to accuse you of hazing me. I don't have to prove it.
And then there'll be a lot of people that come out of the and say that I also hazed
I
him.
remember when Mark hazed me. I've been hazed.
Mark hazed me back in 2012.
2012. I remember in Memphis one time. He was really mean to me.
It's first shift fun and information in the morning, combined with the radio shopping show to save you money. And you get it right here on WRMN AM 1410, WRMN 1410 Radio on Facebook, and WRMN1410.com.
Keep informed with everything that's going on with the radio shopping show by joining our VIP text club today. All you have to do is text the message WRMN 1410 to the number 94253 and you're in. You'll receive timely information about shopping show specials instantaneously as they happen. Message and data rates may apply. The voice of the Valley and the home of the radio shopping show, we are WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
Taqueria Las Cumbres, Crystal Lake's authentic Mexican restaurant on Grant Street, is open for carryout. For over 15 years, Taqueria Las Cumbres has been serving up all of your favorite Mexican dishes and doing it better than the rest. Recently voted the best in McHenry County. Stop in and carry out the authentic taste of Mexico and see for yourself. Support local for lunch and dinner today and place an order from Taqueria Las Cumbres. Call 815-455-8200 for Taqueria Las Cumbres of downtown Crystal Lake.
All right, hello everybody. Welcome back to the Midday Drive with Matt. I hope you are enjoying the ride with the Midday Drive as we broadcast live here from downtown Elgin. What I wanted to do is to give some a suggestion of a place to go to, and I'm also going to tie this place with another place to go to. Nice for the summer activity, to get active and have some fun. And they're not too far away from each other, literally like a 5-minute drive away from each other. Cool place to go to. So, I'm going to start off with this. Take a look at our screen, and you'll see what I'm about to talk about here. We have a suggestion for you. When it comes to Mexican cuisine, you can enjoy some tacos, some tequilas, add a taco, and 2 tequilas, if you like, with 1 Taco Dos Tequila. This is located in Bartlett. I recommend them here during the drive time, dinner time. You can check out their menu at onetacodosttequilas.com. We've had live events there before here with WRMN, and they offer phenomenal service. They have a great bar area. Everything is air conditioned really nicely in there, too. We've had days when we've been to events here with WRMN in the past, and it's been scorching hot outside. And we go inside and it's nice and cool, it's air conditioned, and the place has lots of space for you to move around. The tables are all nice and separate there too. Sometimes you go to places and the tables are real next to each other, close to each other. You feel like you're up against the table and the chair behind you, and then you try to wiggle your way out a little bit, but then you hit the person. It's not that way there. Not that way here at the One Taco Dos Tequila. Plenty of space to move around for you to enjoy your food, your appetizers, your drinks, and more. This is One Taco Dos Tequila, a nice hospitable place to get some good food. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to tie it in with another place that's located right by there. It's like a 4-minute drive, and this is called Splash Central. Splash Central is an indoor pool. Now, the reason why I am bringing this up during the drive time, dinner time segment, fun things to do during dinner time or after dinner, is because this indoor pool is open till later. So some of the nights they're actually open later. So if you want to go out for a nice dinner and then maybe go for a night swim, they have this available at the Splash Central Indoor Pool, which is literally like a 4-minute drive away from One Taco Dos Tequila. So if you want to head on out to One Taco Dos Tequila as a nice, fun little summer activity, you can try, of course, their appetizers. They offer complimentary chips and salsa that are served for dine-in. Always delicious and always great when they have that. You can try their quesadilla appetizer. They offer queso. They offer los clásicos nachos. They also do offer mozzarella sticks as well as nachos del mar. You can try their soups and salads. They offer a taco salad. You can try their tortilla soup. I've had their tacos there before. Very tasty. You can get a nice little row of selection of tacos on your plate. You can get beans and rice to go with it. They offer steak there too, stuff from the grill. So you can get charboiled carne asada. It's a 9-ounce skirt steak seasoned with their secret rub and topped with grilled jalapeno and onion. Sounds really, really good. You can also try their grandma's recipes. All their grandma entrees served with a side of rice and beans. You can try their mole poblano, chicken 20. It says here, traditional red mole sauce. And it's prepared with various chilies, chocolate, and nuts, topped over your choice of meat as well, too. So you get chocolate on there as well, it looks like. They also offer their pollo al limon. That's another one that's featured there. Tostadas, flautas, tamales, quesadillas, chimichangas. They have the whole list here. Some fun, some foods to get. Traditional taco dinner is another one that you can try out there too. Seafood entrees. They've got side dishes that you can choose from. Signature burritos as well. And I always like the little character too, the cartoon taco with the sombrero and the little mustache there too. Always cute. So check out their website, onetacodostequilas.com. Great place to get some great food at great prices. And again, not too far away from here is Splash Central Indoor Pool. So if you even look here with the directions, if we look up One Taco Dos Tequila, you can actually see, I mean, it's a 4-minute drive. It's literally a 4-minute drive. And the Splash Central Indoor Pool is right in where the Bartlett Aquatic Center is, as well as Bartlett Public Library District is over there too. And then you go up north a bit to One Taco Dos Tequila. So it's really not too far of a drive at all. So if you want to go get some good Mexican cuisine, then you feel up for a little night swim, you can go to the Splash Central Indoor Pool, which is a fun summer activity to do. Even if it tends to be like maybe even a little bit of a colder day outside, you can also do this. This is bartlettparks.org/splash-central. This is where you can check it out. They offer fees and passes, hours of operation. So if you go to the hours of operation, they do have Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., their guarded lap swim. Guarded lap swim also on Fridays, 9 a.m. to 7:30. On the weekends, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. And then 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Sunday. And then they also do have their unguarded lap swim from 5:30 to 6:30 a.m. in the morning time. But if you want to go more towards the nighttime hour there, that's the way to do it. Maybe get some nice dinner. Again, well, I wanted to tie it in together with One Taco Dos Tequila because they're right near there. And it's a fun place to get some good swimming done, especially for the summertime. Maybe you want to take the whole family out to One Taco Dos Tequilas. And then you want to go to have a nice swim. This is really nice that they have this. Sometimes you go to parks and they close before dinner time. This one is open into the dinner time segment too. So that's really nice. They also have some nice indoor little water parks, including a little slide too. They've got their swim lessons and programs that you can check out here, all listed on their website. They have their seasonal calendar. So this listing here is for their seasonal calendar. They've got all of the lap swim ages 14 through adult, and that's the lap swim. That was the spring there that they have. So they don't have it updated for the summer on this particular link. But again, they have Splash Central. They change seasonally, so if you want to inquire about that, you can always feel free to contact their number. That's 630-540-4850. And again, this is for Splash Central at 700 South Bartlett Road in Bartlett. It caught my eye because I thought to myself, now, you want to go out for dinner, but maybe you want to do a fun activity. You think of movies to go to, you think of maybe plays and events, or maybe different barbecue events or concerts. But sometimes you think to yourself, maybe we just feel like going for a nice little swim. It's the summertime, and you want to go for a nice little dip in the pool. Well, and maybe you want to go after dinner. Lots of places tend to be closed, but this one is not. This is Splash Central in Bartlett, right near One Taco Dos Tequila. So you can get some good food. And then also here, too, getting a good splash in the pool for some nice indoor summer fun here at bartlettparks.org. That is for Splash Central. That's where you're going to be able to enjoy some good swim, maybe work on your strokes, some swimming, have a good time. You can also check out their programs that are featured also on their website as well. They've got Aquafit and Aqua Zumba, water walking, swim team, and more. So check it out. That's bartlettparks.org. This does wrap it up here for the drive time, dinner time segment, and as well as here the midday drive. I know I do have a caller on hold. I can take your call off air if you do want to stick around. This does wrap it up for the midday drive with Matt, broadcasting live. I hope you enjoyed the ride. We'll be back again coming up tomorrow. Stay tuned for our next program if you want to listen in. I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of your night.